Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Crowcast TAKEOVER episode 35. Welcome, one and all. Thank you very much for joining us. This is where you are the stars of the show. We got a bit of competition tonight, boys. Ant and Deck.
I know. Oh.
And they're in Wales.
I know. They're up the road there.
Oh, yeah. But are they drinking, Shane? That's the question.
Yeah. Are they drinking?
Yeah,
I don't think Ant's allowed anymore.
Yeah. What did you drive into a lamppost or something?
No, I think he drove into a car with a young mother with a child in it, I think.
Oof.
Something happened.
He's had some issues, hasn't he?
Yeah, he seems to have come through, so good on him.
It's not bad, though.
Okay.
It's not bad, though. To be in competition with Ant and Deck, that's not bad.
No.
That's not
Well,
bad.
PJ and Duncan, man.
Yes.
Oh, yes,
Psych.
Yeah, boy. Nah, so this episode is all about you guys. If you want to get in touch, ask us any questions at all, leave a comment and we'll read them out throughout the show. It's also an opportunity, you guys have said so. We still feel a little bit awkward about it, but the tip jar thing, the link is there in the comments. If you guys want to give something, that's amazing. Any help will be massively appreciated and stuff. But yeah, so how's your week been, boys?
Yeah, mine's been great, man. I mean, turned 30 this week. I don't know if I'm fucking happy about it or not. I still haven't made my mind up.
30's a good age, Lloyd. 30's a good age because you're
29 was better, Dave.
age, but you're still young and
29 was better, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
So far, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I don't know, since I turned 30, like last night I went for a run and I went arse over tit.
So you'll end up like me in a few years, Lloyd.
Honest, but it's quite funny, really, because I thought I better keep on top of the fitness now. I'm really enjoying it. I'll keep on top of it. And I've just turned 30, new lease of life. Life begins at 30. It was fucking hammering down. So I thought, no better time to go running. Keep you cool, nice wind, mist in the face. So note to anybody watching, do not go running when it's raining over a manhole cover.
Oh, right.
You go fucking flying. Honest, I had to phone Sam to come and pick me up.
Oh,
Not off the floor. Not off the floor. Not off the floor. May I add? Literally just to take me home because I can't run up that big hill now. I have a fucking big gash on my knee.
Oh man.
Hey, Lloyd,
But,
you almost getting as clumsy as me, but.
Oh, mate. That's not good.
It's not.
Well, that's what I thought tonight. Now I went for a quick jog tonight. Oh, brilliant. No accidents to report tonight. So I think I'm on to a winner now, boys.
Good, man.
Do you have a good birthday, bro?
Yeah, man. It was considering all that, the times we're living in. It was really special, man. I mean, we went for breakfast in the morning down a place called Denny's.
Mm-hmm.
So we went to Swansea. Just done a bit of visiting, like where I could. And that's it, basically. Just had the right people around me, you know what I mean? And just chilled, basically. It was nice. It was nice.
Right.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah, it was cool. Had some great gifts, like, so, I'll show you these shoes Sam bought me now. Look at these.
Ooh, let's have a look.
The Simpsons Vans.
Oh, cool.
Hey, look at them.
The class, isn't it?
Dabsman.
It's class. On the back, look.
Yeah, look at that.
So maybe coming out on to play when we eventually start gigging.
I love that. That, dude.
Yeah. No, yeah, it's been a great week, man. It's been really good.
Do you have a couple of drinks or?
I had a few
Teetotal?
Saturday night, but nothing crazy. I mean, to be honest, I don't want to go to pubs. I don't want to go out to pubs. I don't want to risk it. Do you know what I mean? And especially with Sam, she's a care worker, and it wouldn't be, it's not fair, So I
Yeah.
wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to risk it,
That's fair
So,
enough, dude. Yeah,
I'm-
no, that's fair enough.
So, but no, it was good. I enjoyed it. So happy days.
Excellent.
So,
Banging.
another 360 odd days now until the next fucker.
Start counting them down.
Yeah.
I love this. Chris Saunders has asked, are the new trainers non-slip glide?
Non-slip? No. Well, I haven't got running in them yet, Chris. Daps, like running daps, isn't it?
Talking about comments there, look, there's one from James Goldsmith in the comments here. How about the Crows going into I'm a Celebrity next year? Would you do it, boys? Would you do
but
that?
I'd have to do it, even though I'd fucking hate it. Oh no! I watched the bit last night, and that fucking it's the snakes, man.
It's,
Do they have
it's
all
on
that in the Welsh one, no? Or are they just going to have...
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was on
Yeah,
last
no.
night. It was good.
It was good. I gotta be honest. I think what's his name? Shane. Is it Shane Ritchie?
Yeah.
Alfie Moon, man. He's fucking brilliant. He is.
Yeah.
He's brilliant. I wish he'd rock up with like those really sad 90s shirts he used to wear in EastEnders, like.
Yeah. But I mean, if you think about all the stunts they do and stuff, what would be the worst? Tucker trial. What would be the worst trial for you boys?
Well,
having a
I'm
spider
good
in my
with
mouth.
snakes. I'll be honest, I'm pretty good with snakes. I don't have any fear of snakes. The size of those spiders are quite thin, but I think the only one that would bother me, would be the eat-in one.
No.
yeah, I think, I wouldn't want to be in any... I wouldn't be able to do it. I don't know if they got a veggie option, have they? I don't think it works, does it?
To be
It's
honest,
discrimination now. He's like kicking off.
I was watching it last night, and you boys would probably do the same. So I'm lying there thinking, right, could I do it? And it was in my head. I wonder if the band went on you. Could I do it? Could I actually do that? And I was just literally just talking myself in. Yeah, you fucking could. You have to do it. Do you know what I mean? I gotta do it.
Well,
But-
that's what I was saying. It's one thing. Like if we had a choice, right? If you were by yourself and it was a yes or no scenario, then you wouldn't do it. But I think if the camera was on you, you have to do it. Do you know what I mean? That's how I'd feel. Like, I've got to under pressure. You got to do it.
Yeah.
I think that almost adds to the people doing it.
Oh, it'd make brilliant telly slot on it.
Oh my god, it'd be brilliant.
It'd be
All right.
incredible.
So let's start then. Ronnie, what one would you struggle with, but
Anything to do with spiders. I would smash the rest. Watched it from day one with the family. It is one of my favorite shows. But I would absolutely struggle with the spiders. I think I would lose my shit. So yeah, or anything to do with clowns, as Iona's just put up. So yeah, clowns and spiders, dude. If there was a task or a challenge with some underground clowns with fucking spiders, then I'm finished. Yeah, and a live one, because they do the live ones, don't they? There is no way I could keep my mouth shut on that. They'd have to have a delay on it, because I would just freak out, like, So, what about you, Shane?
I'd like to say I'd be pretty. I'd give a go at everything. Like when that pressure's on, when they have the pints of like stuff that's been blended. I think that's probably the only one. I think I could manage a bit of penis. I think I could manage like fisheye, but I don't know about like the drink. Like that's. And
See, I always imagined them being all right.
But if someone was sitting opposite me, here's the thing, right? If someone was sitting opposite me and started making those retching noises, I'd be gone then. So if I was doing it by myself, I think I could manage it. But if I saw someone like spewing, I'd be gone. I think that's when I'd be like, myself. What about you? Shino?
Balls.
Say it again.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, man.
Eating eyeballs.
Ooh,
Ain't fucking happening.
Fair enough.
It is.
Nope.
It is.
Honestly, I think I'd end up punching the producer. I would with Henry Clarkson.
I can imagine.
So there we are. We can add that onto the list of people Shiner doesn't like. Hang on, let me write it down.
What about you, Dave?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of spiders. I'm not a fan of like scorpions. I don't mind snakes, and I don't mind eels, and I don't mind crocodiles. But yeah, it's the little spidery things and anything like that. I wouldn't eat any of the stuff there. I'd ask for the veggie option, but I mean that would be much entertainment value in our day.
No.
But yeah, no, it's the creepy crawlies for me.
You'd be like, take it back. What about you, Lido?
Ah, man, fuck. I have held one in the past, but I was very pissed.
What, penis?
Snakes. Well, it's time, yeah, you know. Edward, like, well, Edward, boy. Just for the record, I haven't held many of them, all right?
Oh god.
No, it's the snakes, but well, my mum put a comment on you a couple of minutes ago saying you do it. Like, well, I guess I fucking have to now, mum, don't I? You know what I mean? Nice one, mum. But yeah, when the pressure's on, but you got to fucking do it, haven't you?
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
I think they got it pretty easy. I mean, they're in Wales. We're used to that territory. They're keeping outside. I mean, me and my boy were joking last night when they were saying, "Oh, it's cold." I was thinking, "Fucking hell!" I'm still wearing a t-shirt and like a running jacket, and they had like proper thick. You know what I mean? So it goes to show like how you climatize or how you're used to your own surroundings. You know? So
they were a bit gutted though, weren't they? Like these people. Every year they go out to fucking Australia and like and then they end up in Wales this year. They were like, oh, what?
But I gotta be honest, I'm glad that it's a change of scenery this year for the show. I really am. I think that it could be something that potentially that they could introduce to the show. I think they should and do a different location sort of every year. I think that would be really good.
That's really cool. And the theme is cool because it's all like the round table, the
medieval,
and stuff. Yeah, you're right there, Lloyd. You're right.
I think they've really hit onto something. You know, it's kind of a positive. I think through all this COVID shit, and I think it makes really good. It makes really good telly.
The backdrop of that castle is absolutely beautiful, isn't it?
It is, man.
And I think Ronnie's right. It's almost like it's a psychological thing, isn't it? Do you know the vault? Like, it just looks like a dungeon. It looks like a dark, claustrophobic place as opposed to being outdoors. Psychology behind it.
Well, what they haven't told you is they've had carpenters in the week before putting a false fucking floor in. I done it.
Yeah, Harriet's put a problem is it needs to be PG, and I think we'd struggle there. Would you eat a dick, Shine?
No, I'm not into that one. But I don't know. No.
Hey, look.
I probably lay the fucking producers. The two of them.
That's not what I heard.
I'm 2 glasses in now, Shane.
We'll be talking to.
Well, now you said that, Ronnie. What are you drinking here, son?
Ooh, I'm going for last week's mystery box, which is a bottle of Penderyn.
Outstanding. Well,
yes.
I absolutely nailed last week's box like a couple of days ago. So that's gone. So on the words of my good friend Bob Richards. I'm on the Red Stag. Oof. But I'm going neat in the Crowcast mug. And I've also gone a pint of one with a bit of Coke. Just to see. And watch how the show does that.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, it's absolutely beautiful. The black cherry.
Rob Robertson's on the Baileys. Oh, nice. Try a bit of Merlin while we're talking about castles. Good segue there from everything. Yeah, so you just struggle with the eyeballs, would you, Shine? Oh, he's gone. No, you're there.
Yeah, like even watching it. Yeah. Hang on. My fucking internet's fucking up, boys. Let me go and sort this shit out.
That's all right. Yeah, there's a few glitches, but I think Shane glitched as well. What about you boys? Any of the eating ones that would trouble
To
you?
be honest, like, I mean, with things like that, but I mean, it's like a smoothie in there, you know, like when they all blend them up. I'm not saying that it would taste nice at all, but you can down the hatch. Do you know what I mean? It can last as long as you want it to last.
Yeah.
Whereas when you're stuck in a fucking tomb with 50 snakes coming in, and however long you're in there for, say 10, 15 minutes, well, that 10, 15 minutes is like fucking 2 days, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I know you'd be all right on that because you fucking love snakes.
I love all that shit.
But fuck, man, I think I'd do it, but I'd get out the tomb and fucking hit someone.
Yeah. You drop one spider in there and it's game over for me.
That's it. Do you know what I mean? It's horses for courses.
And I tell you the biggest one, where I'd probably scream would be the bowl on the head.
Yeah,
That's one where you'd be laughing your head off when if they dropped Huntsman into there. That'd be it. Like,
all right,
you'd see me bolt with a bowl on my head.
Sam, all right, Sam and the kids were gonna sign me up. All right, when we were on holiday in Florida last year in Universal Studios, they got the Fear Factor show, live show.
Oh yeah,
and they were gonna sign me up to go on in front of a live audience, and that was one of the fucking trials where they put a thing and it was full of snakes and fucking eels, and I was that close, but I was like, no, I'm on holiday, I'm not doing it. But I was pouting like a little kid, but and of course, the more I was pouting, the more they were winding me up, and you're doing it. I was like, no, I ain't. But no, I know what you mean, Billy.
Oh yeah. But yeah, it's a great show. I do love it. And it's nice to be in competition with them because I think it's starting soon. So,
does anyone else want to just ask Ant and Deck to get in there and have a fucking go?
Yeah,
get in there, boys. Have a go. Stop fucking. If I was in there, I'd be like, get in here, boys. You fucking.
Get ready to rumble, boys.
They have done it though. They've done 3, didn't they?
I don't know.
Bush Tucker trials. Yeah, before the start now, there was like a pre-show thing. They done 3. They did the bowl. They did a food one, and there was another one they did. But they did do it.
I love it, man. I mean, like last night I was watching it, and then you know when Ant and Deck they turn up at the camp to give them the bad news. But they're all cheering, going, yeah, there they are, you know, it's Ant and Deck. And then they were like, why are you cheering? We come here to fucking give you really bad news. So, yeah. Can you imagine Shiner's face if they turned up? Oh, what the fuck do they want now? No.
Hey, how was your week, Dave?
Yeah, it's been good, man. What have I done? Not a lot. Been to the vets, got the kittens their second little vaccination, so they're ready to go out in a couple of days. Which I'm kind of dreading. Is the one Vince is a bit of a boy, like he's good, but Gary's a bit useless. So I'm a bit worried about him just getting picked up by a crow or something, just for carrying him off.
Vince is a bit of a boy, like.
He is, man. He's a proper boy, like he sort of climbs the walls but yeah, Gary's a bit useless, so
he's like his dad.
But yeah, he takes after his dad. Be worried about him, if I'm honest. You going out there? There we are. We'll see.
Okay. Bit of a boy.
Nice, hell of a boy.
What about you boys, man? How's your week been?
Go on, Chino.
Yeah, all good. I mean, I've been trying to buy a new guitar and some new keys, new piano, which isn't going as good as I want it to. I mean, it's the certain ones I want aren't in stock. I'm gonna have but just looking. I went to Cardiff today to go and try some, but they weren't there. It was just a waste of a day. But yeah, that's
nice. Change the scenery though, but
yeah, that's right. Yeah, and come up with some new songs again, which is really cool. Some new ideas. So, which reminds me, boys, are we rehearsing soon?
We're
We
gonna
need
have
to,
to
don't we?
sort that out. We're definitely gonna have to sort that one out.
Yeah,
me too.
sort that out.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm,
Okay.
good.
Get
good.
on that in the morning.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Right
why I was
then.
kind of dodging the meetings for Thursdays and stuff. Do you know what I mean? So we can sort that out,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
which is a good vibe, like. Yeah.
Right then, let's have a question off this wonderful Crow family, is it?
Yeah. Well, it's all about them. It's a takeover, isn't it? So
Exactly.
first one up is Sam Hatt. If you could have your music featured in a video game, what song would it be? And what game would you choose for that song to feature in? Let's go to you first, Dave.
The game would be GTA, definitely. Be on one of the radio stations on GTA. Fuck, I don't know what song though. Set in Stone. Why? It's first one come to mind. But yeah, GTA. I always really like the soundtracks on those songs, and I think I always thought it'd be so cool to have our song on one of the radio stations on there.
Well, like when you get in the car now, is it?
Yeah. It's like I don't know if you play
Los
that game much,
Santos
but
FM.
but the radio stations in the car, the music's so good.
Yeah.
You know, it's like the playlists. I got the playlist on Spotify from it, and I'm just thinking how cool would it be to have a Crow song in there.
Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, I
Yeah.
like that. Shane?
Pretty much the same, but other than that, I don't know, one of the sports things. So FIFA, perhaps on FIFA. So I've picked up some brilliant music just buying the game, like not even knowing the band. That'd be cool. Obviously, love my football.
Lloyd?
Devil in My Pocket, Tony Hawk's.
Ooh, love it.
Oh yes, the Tony Hawk soundtrack. That would be epic.
Fucking brilliant soundtrack, man.
That's a good one.
I think Devil in My Pocket would be so fit in for it.
Shiner boy?
Does Call of Duty have soundtracks? So I'm just going to say Call of Duty anyway and go get it.
You could maybe put it in a trailer.
Yeah, you know, or on the soldiers' little radio things, like they can have items on the go, like.
Yeah, they decide that they don't want to kind of phone in for a bombing or anything. They just want to listen to music and fucking go gun-o, like. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Over the top, go blow them bastards up. Lovely.
Yeah, I love that. I would probably Shane said FIFA, see, which is a bugger. But yeah, I'd probably go. I think for me, the bucket list, if we're going to keep on the bucket list thing, is FIFA. Played it from the first ever one. It'd be incredible to see one of our songs on there.
So you wouldn't do wrestling?
No. I got to stay true, man. It would be like, obviously I would love, that's a different question. That is, I mean, would I like to, you know, I'd love our music to be a walkout in UFC, or wrestling, or even a pay-per-view track like for NXT or something like that. But if it's video games and we're staying true to the question, I'd have to say FIFA, because like I said, I remember back in the day, do you remember coming up the house, Shane? And I don't even think China used to be there then. We used to do FIFA International Soccer. And we all used to rip up our names because you couldn't do these projected tournaments now and like multiple players, or so we'd all like put our names in a hat and we'd draw them who's playing against each other, and then it'd just be two people. Then I mean, I think it was a big thing when the splitter came out and 4 people could play at the same time. It was like a fucking head. Oh my god, 2-on-2, here we go. You know what I mean? But yeah, being a loyal fan from the start, you know, FIFA International Soccer right through to 21 now. That would be the dream for me. Like just to hear one of our tracks. I'd say, I don't want to be. Go get it. Yeah, probably go get it. That's a good. That's a perfect tune for FIFA, isn't it?
Yeah, I can hear that on the menu, like when you're choosing you're choosing your team and your formations.
Yeah.
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 I also remember, it was how I first discovered Skin Dread, man. They had Nobody was on Need for Speed, the underground, like the boy racer game.
Oh yeah, that one, yeah.
That's how I discovered Skin Dread, man.
Oh wow.
Yeah, through Need for Speed.
There's loads of games like one of you just said then where you hear the track and it's just in your head, even if you don't like the band or you've never even discovered the band. It's just when it goes back to that menu or the loading menu or something like, But there has been games as well, man, where I'll admit, fuck man, I've knocked them off. Like, do you know what I mean? I've knocked the music off on the menus because I'd rather silence. Or I've put like Talk Sport on in the background because some of their music options are a bit crap or a bit too dancey, like, with certain games, like, so
I used to love the sort of like, it was a kind of like 90s rap on remember the Madden NFL games?
Yes.
yeah,
I used to love all the sort of like Run DMC kind of rap. Do you know what I mean? That was cool as fuck, man.
Yeah.
That's great. I mean, there was a point, wasn't it, where, so if we look at like, I don't know, PlayStation era onwards, I think it would have been definitely out of the Mega Drive era. Yeah, it became massive, didn't it? The crossover. Well, actually, I think it was Tony Hawk's. I think that was like the first game, the original like Tony Hawk's. I don't know if you remember that, please. Where I remember beat sticks and stuff like that. Like,
yeah.
I don't know which came first, but there was a game called Carmageddon. Do you remember that game? It was on PC. I don't know if it was on PlayStation or anything like that. And I had like an Iron Maiden soundtrack or something.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah. It was the first time I ever heard Iron Maiden through them. I did on a PC when I was a teenager. I don't know, I was young as fuck. I don't know how old I was. And it had the Trooper Falling Down, Aces High, and one other tune. And I was like, what the fuck is this? This is fucking awesome. And there we have it. Do you know what I mean? So computer games are such a good way to get people into your music. Isn't it?
Yeah, man. Well, that's how I discovered Kings of Leon as well. I mean, that was on a FIFA game, I think. They had a song really early, like off one of their first records. Like,
before we segue, here's a question off that question. So, if we go around now, what would you most like to hear one of our tracks on? Would it be a video game, a movie, a TV show, and like what would that be? We'll go with you first, Shane, because you're on my right. There we are. Oh, left, whatever way you look at it. Do you want to drop with us, Shane?
To be honest, I love this. Oh yeah, go on, Ed. That's the wrong way.
Don't have to touch beer, boys.
Anyway,
turn into a bottle on the way as well.
I would love a huge sportsman to come down to that, whatever the arena, the ring, the octagon, whatever. I would love that. But there is something I've always wanted, and that's to be what our song be on, like a soundtrack to a movie. When it's always played, it's like it's the signature song throughout the movie. Like
any particular movie, dude, whether it's like past or whatever, like any particular movie where you know.
I don't know, something like this. Almost legendary, like almost James Bond. So like a Bond theme tune, like Chris Cornell done one, didn't he? A few years back. Something epic like or trilogy or something action packed or but then again, we do right across the board, so it could be whatever. But or something like like Wayne's World, like Aerosmith did with Wayne's World.
Yeah.
Like a cameo type of thing. That'd be really cool.
Dave?
Yeah, man.
For me, be a video game, because the fact certain video games have got me into so much music, and I'd like to see that go on to other people. Plus, people play video games constantly every day, so people will be just hearing it constantly, I think, rather than watching a movie once every 5 years or something.
Okay, let's drop down to Lloyd.
That's a really tricky one, man, because like I'd love to write a full soundtrack for something like I think Paramore did it for like Twilight. Like a really epic fucking movie, like whether it's like a war movie or like a Transformers. I'm not even a massive fan, but just something epic and big. I'd love for us. It's kind of along the lines of what Shane said, but I'd love to have that sort of the whole soundtrack. Didn't Biffy Clyro do a full soundtrack for a movie?
Not
sure.
sure, but
I
I
think
get what
they
you
did.
mean. It's like our music runs throughout.
Yeah,
the words,
yeah,
like,
but written for that, like the actual topic of the film and like what goes on in the film, rather than just a song. Which that sounds good. That'll work there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
actually composed for it. So I'd like to do that.
China.
Like the series is, the like the 12-part series is.
Yeah. Like a Netflix or something like that.
Yeah, exactly like that. So we get played at the front and the end. So we get 24. We get 24 plays.
Yeah,
Love
that's
that.
a great show to get the money in. You think of Friends,
Yeah, or adverts.
the money, the Friends that what are they called? The Remembrance, was it?
Rembrandts.
Remembrance. The money they must have made off that song. Oh,
I always used to remember they play that song in Aston's and Bridgend. Do you remember? Or one of the bars. And they'd have that bit and everyone would be doing that, clapping along. And then it would come to like the middle eight of the song and everyone would be like, because they never used it before.
Well, it's like the Big Bang Theory, man. Bare Naked Ladies wrote that, didn't they? But I mean, if you actually listen to the full song, there's parts in it that you think, I never heard this. It's fucking class song.
Yeah.
Completely.
We built the pyramids.
I mean, mine's pretty quick. I think mine would be definitely something to do with wrestling. But I think like the bucket list would just I don't know if one of you said, Ron, have you read the email? And like we had a track on a pay-per-view or a wrestler was coming out to something. Yet again, it's for me because, I followed it since a kid, like, and I always wanted to hear out any music just on that, like, and I just that's the fucking bucket list for me. It's just Stone Cold Steve Austin or Edge with Alter Bridge, or you know what I mean. It's
the game, man.
Motorhead. But especially now, I mean, music and wrestling are so connected, like with NXT and stuff like that. But yeah, just anything to do with that. I mean, I'd love to take any of your ones, boys, whether it's a computer game or a movie. I would never, that'd be still equally amazing. But if we're talking about like bucket lists, it'd just be really cool. Welcome to WrestleMania and fucking bang, our track is there, or SummerSlam, or like a really cool pay-per-view or something, like Hell in a Cell or something like that, like, so yeah, man, that would be a dream for me personally. That is, it's a selfish one, but it's definitely one on the bucket list, like, Dude, that Merlin's getting warm now. It's getting warm now.
I do love that comment there by Rob Evans. What about in Cath's Calf in EastEnders?
Yes. Yeah.
That's what it's all about. That's what I joined a band for.
That's it.
To get on Albert Square.
Oh man.
Well, they are, aren't they? Like, do you know what I mean? These are the places that we grew up. I think at one point, actually, I always wanted to hear my music in EastEnders, like in the calf. But it used to be Beals. What did he just call it? What did he call it? Calf.
Yeah.
Oh, was it calves?
I can't pronounce it.
Calf.
Yeah.
Calves, man. Calves. Kay's calf.
I haven't watched EastEnders in years. I wouldn't know.
No, me, dude. I mean, it always used to be the thing when you were younger, but there was fuck all else on, wasn't it? It was like now we're rich with about 3,000 channels and demand and Netflix and recording. I don't really watch live TV unless it's a football match or a UFC fight or something like that. Like,
Yeah.
I haven't even seen an advert for years.
No, you're not missing much, but
I think the last advert I watched was fucking
the John Lewis one years ago, was it?
Shake and Vac or something like that, or the rewind and play again. You remember with the skeleton?
Yeah, Scotch tapes.
Oh
Yeah. Re-record, not fade away.
Not fade away.
Not fade away. Yeah.
Oh, it's fucking brilliant.
Before we go on to, obviously we got all these playlists of ours on Spotify and stuff. We haven't done the birthdays and shout outs.
Ooh.
So we got a couple, so I'll start now.
Cool.
This is for Debbie Patterson, she got in touch. Hi, guys. Can you please give a massive birthday shout out to my boyfriend, David Graham, who turns 50 on the 18th of November. We are both big fans, and David has never missed an episode of Crowcast. Well done, David.
Well done,
David. Well done, Dave.
Happy birthday, buddy.
Happy birthday, man. Dude, he's showing
Heather
me up,
D.
he is.
Yeah. Heather D. Hi, I would love to give a shout out to my dad, Paul Bricknell. Next week, please. It's his birthday on Thursday, this coming Thursday, the big 6-0. He is a huge fan and has been tuning into Crowcast religiously every week with his JD and Coke. Yes, Paul. And I'm sure getting a mention will blow him away. It was him that introduced me to you guys. Unfortunately, I haven't had the pleasure of seeing you live yet. Fingers crossed for the not too distant future. All the best to you. Thank you, Heather. Happy birthday, Paul.
Happy birthday, Paul.
Where's a glass of that?
Yep. Oh, fuck.
That's what we should be doing. Drinking
All right,
games.
Here we go.
Two fingers.
That's
That's what-
It's a bit of ice there.
Well done, Lido. We got Brett Hall. Brett Hall, how's it going, bud? It's his birthday today. Happy birthday, brother.
Happy birthday, Brett.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Brett.
birthday, Brett. I'll have a drink for
Birthday,
you.
mate.
Hey, oh, it's back up, back up.
It's a good job this is fucking water. I tell you, I'd be fucking wrecked. Be on the floor like last night again.
I concur.
Oh, we just got some shout outs now. Sarah Rich, I've got a request. It's my birthday. Oh, no, it is a birthday. It's my birthday this week. And all I want for is to know what actually is the next line. So would I, Sarah? I'm quite rubbish with the lines myself. Let's write them down. I don't really know.
Happy birthday, oh.
Happy birthday, Sarah.
Happy birthday,
Yeah,
love.
happy birthday.
Take a drink, take a drink, take a drink, take a drink.
I don't know why I'm partaking in this. It's water.
Oh,
Jim
Merry
boy.
Christmas.
Kieran Evans.
Oh,
Can you
Aaron.
please- Kieran Evans, can you please give a shout out to my wife Tracy? She is an NHS worker who has worked her butt off all through this pandemic, and I've never heard her moan once. She doesn't miss a Crowcast with me. She has never liked rock music, but she loves you guys, so we can finally agree on one band. Plus, she wants to take her to see you guys next year. Just want to tell her I love her loads. Well done, Kieran. Happy birthday,
what a
Tracy.
man.
Happy birthday. Oh, shit.
He's be fucking wrecked.
Hang on.
huh?
Ronnie, stop drinking. It's not her birthday. It's just a shout out. Shout out.
Oh, well.
Again.
Oh, well.
Game on.
Game
Well
on.
done, Tracy. Outstanding work, all you NHS workers.
Love it.
Tony Lee Maris would love a shout out. Pretty please. Got a PC sound system. My neighbor gifted me, and boy, it's loud. And of course, the first band I played on it was you guys. Yes, Tony, I'll drink to that.
Well done, Tony.
We fucking Tony. Tony.
Amen.
Donna Lennox
Oh,
got in touch. No, I'm joking. Donna got in touch. We love Donna to bits. Hi, guys. Hope you're all well. Could you please give Claire Hemingway a mention tonight? I've struck up a friendship with her recently after finding out she's lost her son Nathaniel in exactly the same way that I lost my son Tom. She lost Nathaniel earlier this year. I don't know if you boys remember, but we did cover this a few months back. It's been a difficult year, and obviously it's going to be the first Christmas without her boy, heartbreaking. She's a big Crows fan. She's really feeling low at the moment. I'm sure you guys sending love together with all the Crow family will help her massively. We're all there for each other. I'll drink to that.
I'll
Who will
drink
you-
to that.
I think we
I'm
should
there.
down now, Ron. That's a big one. We should down now.
I just filled the glass.
That's what I'm saying. We should down it.
All right, then.
Claire, our love and thoughts are with you. You too, Donna. God, these are going on, isn't
Aye.
Beverly Andrew. Hi, guys. Please, can you do a shout out for my best friend, Michael Bushnell? Hey, Michael, what's happening, son?
Happening.
I just want to tell him that I'm thinking of him and hope to catch up soon once England comes out of their lockdown. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate your Crowcast every week. Thank you, Beverly. Michael-o!
All right, drink up.
Michael.
Crow family, we're here for you, every single one of you. And that's amazing. There's so many people have got in touch to ask about one of their friends. It's wonderful. Keep it going. Anybody wants a shout out, send us a message. We can do that for you.
Yes.
There we go.
And it's very rare I drink on a Crowcast. So tonight we'll be drinking a lot. So there we go. I do love a Crowcast takeover. Why do I love that, Shane? I don't know. Because I think this bottle's nearly done. That's why. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. That was a long segment. Anyway, right. Crowcast takeover. It's all about the playlists tonight as well. We've done our own playlists, our own individual playlists. So it's called Know Your Crow, and we're going to kind of go through it individually and explain like what we've chosen. And later on as well, Dave has chosen a playlist off the fan page. Is that correct, Dave?
It is. It's a fan playlist chosen
Now,
by you guys.
Before everybody roasts Dave, I will help him out here. There was over 100 comments plus. So Dave had to condense it. So he's chosen his kind of top 20. And then what we'll do on the next takeover again, we'll choose another 20. So it's all about you guys. So every takeover, you do the playlist. So for now, let's go over to you, Shiner. What did you choose, buddy? What's your Spotify playlist on Crow Radio?
So the first one I got is Television, Alice, What's the Matter? So I just kind of like the sinisterness of the beginning when it's almost like he's whispering on the vocal. And it's just that down-muted guitar. And I'm just like, yeah. I think I heard that. That must have been early on when I was about 16 when I heard that. So I was like, oh, what's this then? So, cool. Yeah. And then Bush Glycerine.
Oh, tune.
Yeah. Same thing. I think the thing with that one is the chord changes away necessarily you don't think they go in. So I think that's where the don't go there. It's too happy, as the boys that UB say quite regular.
Yeah, man.
Make it darker. I got Chuck Berry, Johnny Be Good, and that's just simply for that guitar riff intro.
Yes.
But that's my favorite song of all time.
Awesome.
Right. I get a struggle with this band name. The song is called Video Killed the Radio Star, so I'm going to go with the Buggles. Now, this song for me, it's all about the bass line. It's the first time I remember hearing like a walking bass line. I was like, what the fuck's that? It's like, oh, right. Walking bass line. And the melody's really cool in that one as well. So that's cool. And I got Foo Fighters, Alone and Easy Target. I think it's suggestive of that weird guitar noise. Almost Nirvana-esque. But just maybe a little more melodic. So that's what I got. Foo Fighters, Alone and Easy Target. And I got Ramones, I Want to Be Sedated, because who doesn't? You know what I mean? And really, you could have picked any Ramones song, couldn't you? Because it's all okay. It's all straight three chords in it, and an almost simple melody.
Yeah.
Are we got a Ramones on?
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. I got Machine Head Davidian.
Nice.
That's just for when the double kick kicks in.
Is that one the Colin did?
Yes. It's on Burn My Eyes, is it? Yeah.
Yeah, good album, man.
Yeah, it's just, of course. And then when we were recording, he was telling us the stories about recording it, wasn't he? And I was like, "Fuck yeah, Colin recorded that record."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah." So that's just all about the the aggression I like in metal. Then I got Rage Against the Machine, Bullet in the Head.
Classic.
And that's simply for that middle-eight guitar riff.
Yeah.
And I still can't play it properly to this day.
That one, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Amazing.
Yeah. Then I got Ozzy Osbourne, See You on the Other Side.
Cool.
I like how that I suppose that's where my like for the more technical music comes wrong, and then almost, as I just say to you boys, parts on top of parts. So I think that's where that comes from. And then the last one I got is Sex Pistols, Pretty Vacant. Just for that guitar intro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah,
Sounds
so that's
amazing,
that's
doesn't
my
it, man?
10. Yeah, it's
Awesome,
one
man.
simple chord.
Hmm.
Same note, just an octave above.
Hmm.
Brilliant. Well
Amazing.
done, Steve Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. And that is available on our Spotify account right now. That's Shiner's playlist. And coming up, we'll do the rest of the band plus the fans as well. So excellent. Should we do a bit of this?
Fucking-
Oh, it's banging.
I
Love
should have been
that.
on one of our playlists.
Great choices, Shiner. Loads of people loving that.
Yeah, man.
Great
Yeah,
choices.
man.
Great
It's
mix.
interesting to hear, innit? What the tunes that have influenced us in some respect, and yeah,
Yeah, I could probably do another 10. But
Well,
on with
you
it,
will.
Shane. On with it.
Oh, you
Tom-
will. Next takeover.
Top playlist,
Sorry.
but fair play. Whew. Jim Beam's good, isn't it?
All right.
Tell me the lyric. Give me the lyric. What's the next lyric? It's lyric time. Tell me the lyric. Give me the lyric. What's the next lyric? It's lyric time. What's the next line? What's the next line? What's the next line? Jim Beam.
You should
Okay,
change
our
it,
boys
but
are well on their way already.
yeah, you should change
I
it
tell you
to
what, right?
it's
if you wanna
whiskey
get-
time.
If you want to get drunk really quick, right?
Yeah.
Drink loads of whiskey.
Sing.
Yeah, you get
that.
all the oxygen into your brain.
Yes.
It's like yeah.
It gives you a buzz. Your head does this.
What's it going?
That's why I'm the singer. That's half a bottle. Look, that's why I'm the singer. Anyway,
Whew.
the lyric is as follows: I walked through hell. I walked through hell. What's the next line? Go.
How was it down there, bud? Quite warm.
Very warm. Very warm.
While we're waiting for the winner for that, how about we go to you for a question, Lloyd?
Yeah, man. 2 secs. Just to bear with me a second. I was just trying to check
David
the-
can.
you can
keep
check
an
the
eye out.
answer.
David can
Yeah.
keep an eye out.
David.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye out.
So this is from Chris Saunders. We saw Shane do Here I Go Again at the Cozy Powell birthday bash. In brackets, Shane was fantastic, and what a fantastic night, as proved by last week's guest, Mr. Bob Richards. My question is, what classic 80s rock song would each of you like to cover?
Ooh.
Oh, fucking hell. How long we got, boys?
Only
You
have
talk-
one.
Talking to the right guy here, man.
I'm going to go first, and I'm going to say, I might have the year wrong now. Lloyd will roast me if I have. Boys of Summer.
Oh, banging.
How's that? I bet you didn't expect that, did you, boys?
No, I didn't. No. Fucking fair, dude.
Yeah. If I could choose a track, Boys of Summer. There you go. Over to you, Shiner boy.
Oh, there's one. Remember the film Running Man with Arnie?
Oh, fuck. Yeah. No
The
more
song-
lonely nights.
No, the song on the end credits. It's gone, but that one, whatever that's called, and whoever that's by.
I know exactly what you're on about.
What is it again, Shane?
It's on the soundtrack of the Running Man. It's the very end song on the last credits. I think it's like a Swedish band or something. Let's see if I can find it.
I don't know. Come on, Crow family.
Oh, try and find that. We can't
like
move
our
on till we find it.
They're like our Google.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm on there.
Loads of people loving the Don Henley. I just think that'd be a cool track, but I know Ataris did it. So, but just straight off the top of my head, that's a fucking banger from the 80s. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's brilliant. What a tune.
It is a tune, isn't it? Do you know what I
Oh,
mean?
what a tune.
Can't fucking beat that shit.
Hang on.
Oh, controversial one, Pete. Love a bit of ABBA.
Oh man, that's so tough.
Shine, have you worked out the answer to that?
No.
And have to order another bottle to come up now, boys. This is we're in here. We're in.
Butler a ring, is he?
Well, no,
Jives.
I can't say that, mate. Get glassed.
Where is it?
I tell you what I have got. While Shiner's finding that out.
Cheese saviors.
I got some cheese savers. What are they called? Savories.
Saviors.
The saviors. Yeah, cheese saviors. They're my snack for tonight. Courtesy of the mystery box last week.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Trying one now.
All right,
nice.
I got it. So the song's called Revolution by Harold, and I'm not even going to attempt his last name.
No?
It's,
Go on.
It's German.
Go
Hang
on.
on.
Have a go. Have a go, Shine.
Faltermeyer?
That's good. That's a good go.
Yeah, let's go with that. Harold Faltermeyer.
Deb's got it. Deb's got it by you. Harold
That's him.
Fontemeyer.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah.
Love it.
So that one.
Yes. Yes. And for those tuning in, it's the Crowcast takeover. We get a little bit loosey-goosey on this one. We can have a drink. We can sit back. We can chill out. It's great. We can interact with you. Check your comments up. Answer your questions. So keep them coming in, and we'll keep interacting. Shane, 80s track that you'd like to cover, son.
I'm so loose, but
Loosey-goosey, son. I love it.
I'm really struggling. I don't know. Come back to me.
All right. David.
80s track I'd like to cover.
Yes.
Oh man.
Should I go to Lloyd?
No,
Yeah.
it'd have to be
Come on.
something like
Lloyd's on it, boy.
something very poppy, I think. Something very
I know a song you could have, but
go on.
Modern Love, David Bowie.
Oh,
Yeah, all right, that's a good shout. Funny enough, actually, that I think I got a you're on about that. I think that single was released on my birthday. Modern Love. So when you should say that, yeah, definitely Modern Love. Yeah, that'd be amazing. I love
You know
that.
what?
Yeah,
You're
well,
welcome.
I'd save me bacon there, but
Lloyd,
You're welcome. It's got to be Huey Lewis and the News, man. Power of Love.
oh, good tune.
Fucking
Fucking
tune.
hell. Yeah,
The
Shane would
groove
be
on
great
that
at doing
bass,
as well.
man.
Yeah, Shane would be great at doing that.
The groove. Should we? The groove on that bass is it's fucking class. Brilliant song, man.
Oh, Huey Lewis and the Newsman.
So,
Huey Lewis and the Gazette.
Yeah.
Shane, got an 80s track you'd like to cover?
yes. And we kind of done it a tiny bit on tour. Purple Rain, Prince. Boom.
Boom, there we go. I'd actually like the drum to that. That's a even though it's not, it's not like fucking loud or anything, it's just such a power. It's just all there, like, do you know what I mean? It's all about that.
How fucking good was he guitaring wise?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, what
No
a guitar!
mentions of guitar
Amazing,
playing, do they really? I mean,
Absolutely incredible. Like he's
yeah.
a freak of nature, wasn't he? He
Yeah.
was,
Oh.
man. So
Incredible,
talented, but he was a little bit. I don't know. Like he looked like a woman, didn't he? He's quite feminine, wasn't he? And small, and I don't know why he said that. Like small, like that's a bad thing. But it's not. But such a presence, like on stage. He almost acted like he was 7 foot tall. Incredible artist, incredible guitarist.
Didn't he produce all his own records as well?
Wouldn't surprise me, but
Yeah, it surprised me.
Definitely the later ones. Now, whether he did in the early days, I'm not 100% sure.
I loved somebody said a story. I've watched it on a documentary, or somebody told us. I can't remember. Along our journey, about where they stayed at Prince's house, and they used to get up. Were we told this along the way by somebody like a producer or something? And they'd get up at like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning to go and get a glass of water, and they'd hear the guitars bellowing throughout the hallways and stuff in Prince's house, and he was in his studio basically writing the next fucking masterpiece. Like, do you know what I mean? Have I heard that on a documentary, or have we been told that?
I've heard this.
I heard that. Yeah.
Yeah, this does ring a bell.
I'm pretty sure, like on our journey as the Crows, somebody has told us that, which, you know, it helps that I don't know the person, so I'm not kind of leaking out a story that shouldn't be told. But apparently, like, they'd stay over his house, and 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, they would, you know, like I said, go down for a glass of water or a fucking whatever. And they just hear these guitars just bellowing throughout the hallways and stuff. And then you'd go down, and there's Prince, like, really stuck into the next single. Like, do you know what I mean? He's just buzzing at 3, 4 in the morning and being creative, like, you know. So fucking fantastic, that is. Fantastic.
China wouldn't like, I'd be trying to sleep in the room next door. You fucking livid.
Do you know what I would do, Dave? I'd
fucking hands in a pool of water, going to go fingers hurting.
Yeah. I'd not the fucking prick in it. We're gonna need food at some point.
a little bit off subject and a totally different artist completely, right? But I heard this the other day, which I couldn't get my head around.
Fucking Ronnie's gone. Like,
do you know the song "I Drove All Night"?
Yes.
Yeah. Roy Orbison.
So if I say, right now, I was going to say, who's the artist that comes to mind, right? Roy Orbison.
Yes.
Did you know? This blew my mind. Dave, did you know? Cyndi Lauper recorded that, right?
I fucking love Cyndi Lauper, man.
You know that, don't you? Right? Cyndi Lauper released it, right? Did you know Roy Orbison sang the demo version of it, right? To send to Cyndi Lauper. Roy Orbison died, then it got released after he died.
Right.
What?
I didn't know that.
Nah.
So the demo, it's the demo version that you hear Roy Orbison sing. It's a demo.
Bloody hell.
It's incredible.
He died, then it got released, and it went bigger than Cyndi Lauper did.
Yeah. Fucking.
Only found that out the other week.
Yeah, man. Amazing. Love Roy Orbison.
Oh, what a singer, man.
Yeah, man.
What a singer. So good.
Wow. Wow, that's blown me away. That's a good did you know, Shane. That's a good did you know.
If you need any help, Dave, I'm your son.
I'm right. I'm a fact machine, baby.
Get on up. There's your song, Dave. Get up. Get on up. I'm a fact machine.
Oh, fucking hell. Shall we?
We got the
answer, yeah?
for the
Oh,
for the next line, is it?
I forgot all about that.
Yeah, I was going to say.
What's the next line?
Oh, okay. So
all right.
Looks like we got a winner. So the line was, "I walked through hell," and the line that followed was Shane Sheep's penis. What was that? Put that back up. You got me flashing shit like that. Shane Sheep's penis.
I think a few people actually. I pulled up the wrong one. I think a few people are watching "I'm a Celeb" in the back. It's in the background, and somebody is struggling to eat a sheep's penis.
Vernon K, man.
Give it here.
Vernon K.
Get it down, you Vernon boy.
There we go. There we go. You've heard it here. Yet another exclusive. Shane would smash that penis.
I would ruin it. Oh man, we shouldn't be drinking on these. I tell you what.
I'm writing down the sound clips. Use the best of.
Ron, put the
Use
time
your
down.
fucking best of. 1 minute.
1 hour, 2 minutes. Put it down.
1 hour, 2 minutes.
4 seconds in.
Right. Okay.
Anyway, right. Fucking winner.
What's the next line? I walked through hell. The line that followed was, "Not a trace of sympathy for you." Oh, that sheep's penis. And the winner is Mr. Chris Saunders.
Way! Fuck aye.
Good man.
Tell him what he won. I don't know what he's won. He's won something.
Chris, you have won anything you want off those damn crows big cartel.
Or
Oh.
a sheep's penis.
I know of one going.
There we go. Lloyd's got the machete and
Aye.
he's got a
just
couple
gotta
in the
nip
back
up
garden.
I'm just going to nip up to North Wales to get it.
Pop round, take your pick, and we'll have it off for you.
Well done, Chris.
Well done, Chris.
Well done, Chris.
Anything you
Awesome.
want, brother? Tell us what you want.
I love it. Right. Over to you, Lloyd. So this is going to be the Lloyd Wood playlist for Crow Radio on our Spotify channel. What did you choose?
Fascinated.
Fascinated.
I'm fascinated with this. Go on.
Right. A band called Third Eye Blind. That's THIRD, not third. Third Eye Blind, the song Slow Motion. It's if any, for anybody out there who's familiar with Third Eye Blind, they're a really they're really quite dark acoustic sort of like punk band. But this song, I mean, it just reminds me of growing up, and it's just kind of misleading. It's just a really good story to the song. Very dark song, but give it a good listen and don't tell me what you think. Secondly, Aerosmith, Walk This Way. I'll never ever forget the first time I heard that. It was literally, I just couldn't get enough of it. And even to this day, I have never heard anybody play it, that opening riff, quite the same as Joe Perry.
That is
Literally.
true.
That
I
is
have
so
never
cool.
heard anyone play it like he does.
It's the feel, man.
There's such a rhythmic, like a choppy rhythmic fucking vibe to it, rather than just a hammer on. It's such a good rhythm, man. It's that bit of a hip hop bounce to it. But that's what really got me into Aerosmith. Gaslight Anthem, Diamond Church Street Choir. For those who haven't heard it, it's just such a feel-good song. Plenty of meaning, again, storytelling. Very Bruce Springsteen. That sort of vibe. It's just really good. Moving on, Survivor, Eye of the Tiger. Funny enough, I was listening to that earlier when I was running. Fucking brilliant tune. Guess you're so fucking psyched up.
Was that before or after you slipped?
No, this was tonight. I had Burning Heart on last night.
Crow down.
But no, it was that really gets me in the mood. Like, I'm gonna fucking rip someone's head off.
Watershed, we're over 9 o'clock. Over 9 o'clock.
It's all right. Bon Jovi, In These Arms Tonight. Just an amazing ballad. It's all the bloody best ingredients for a fucking stadium rock anthem, man.
Bro,
Incredible.
that song, right? That song brings back so many memories because it was my first, as a kid, it was my first mixtape. Someone sent me a mixtape, right?
Really?
And that song was on it.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a tune, man. Such a tune.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just the formula's right. It's just amazing.
What a tune.
Guns N' Roses, Night Train. First, that was off the first album I bought of Guns N' Roses, Appetite. And it just made me want to fucking smash shit up, man. It fucking affected me. It was like, it showed me the bad side of rock and roll, and it's just killer. It was reckless. Do you know what I mean? It literally gave me an appetite for destruction.
I love
My old man comes in my room. What are you doing? I'm punching a hole in the wall. Do you mind? No, I just, really good party song. Gets you fucking going. Like, the Eagles, Take It Easy. I owe this to my dad. I mean, he loved the Eagles. Well, still does. But he introduced me to them when I was about 12. In fact, he took me to watch them when I was 14, and it just got a lot of meaning, hell of a lot of meaning. And it's just such a great feel-good Californian fucking song, man. Blink-182, Damn It. First song I ever learned how to play on a bass, I think. Four fucking chords, easy, but just a bit of punk, pop punk. Dire Straits, Walk of Life. Who the hell doesn't like Dire Straits, man? Do you know what I mean? What a tune that is. It's it just reminds me of being in Florida in the sun, feeling good. Just, life's great. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then Matchbox 20, Real World.
Oh.
I love Matchbox 20, man. They were the support band to when I first seen Bon Jovi. Rob Thomas's voice just absolutely blew me away. In fact, Shane, he reminds me a lot of you.
Oh, thanks, man.
Really
That's
does,
a big
man.
compliment, that is. Wow. Thanks.
Really does. And I think, for a lot of people who are watching, if you haven't heard of Matchbox 20, go and check them out. They're fucking incredible band. Great songs. So, yeah, that's my playlist. Go, have a look on our Spotify and enjoy.
Yes,
Great,
available.
Available now.
It is available now. This is the Crowcast takeover. So we're going to be, it's Know Your Crow. So we're all doing our own individual playlists this week, which are all available right now on our Spotify. If you look at the link going across the bottom of the screen, plus we'll post it in the comments. I think if we can put a quick link there for the guys, so you can go and check out Shina's. Shina's done his. Lloyd's just giving you that banger of a playlist. Myself, Shane, and Dave have another one coming up. Plus, we've got ones coming from you guys, the fans, as well. And also, before we move on, this is the takeover episode. A lot of you message us about donating. You say that we've done it for 35 weeks and we don't ask for money. So we've made a rule that only on takeover episodes, you can donate. That's the only time we'll take your money besides buy our merch. Obviously, you can always head over to our store and buy our merch, but the link is going along the bottom. The guys have put it in the comments as well. So if you'd like to top up the tip jar, as long as bang your head to our playlist, crack on. Absolutely love it.
That's a great playlist, Lloyd.
Thank you, man. Cheers, man.
That's wicked.
I love our Lloyd.
You know when you like so many bands and so many songs, and you find it really hard, and then you start writing things down. You think, oh, but they got that song. It was quite hard for me to put together.
Yeah.
So the next time we get to do this, I'm really looking forward to it, man.
That's cool.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. How about a bit of this, then?
You know the whole world is a great world after all. Smile, smile, yeah,
Choking on my drink. Bats cartoon left. No, it's wrong.
Oh,
Bats only can turn left.
He looks like
Bats can
Richie
only
off
turn
bottom.
Yes, the bats can't turn right. Sorry. Start again.
Wait, that was you were
I was
like
laughing
Richie
up
off
at the thing. I
bottom.
was choking on my drink.
Yeah. That's amazing. That's
The
brilliant.
bats can't turn right. You ever see a bat? It'll be going this way. Really?
What? Are you
Yeah,
serious?
Yeah.
Well,
Right.
I can't do it tonight because I'm pissed. So I'll probably be, I don't know what way I'll be facing, or I will be pissed. But I've got loads of bats out in the balcony, so I'll be definitely checking that out tomorrow. Like,
Bats
Yeah,
can't
I've got
turn right.
bats. I've got bats in my garden as well as pigeons.
Keep an eye on them.
Pigeons.
When you see them flying, they'll
yeah.
only ever be going to the
It
left.
does go right.
maybe we should do
They're
that.
always a
Shane.
bit sort of manic. They're always a bit manic, ain't they, the bats? They're like they don't
Yeah.
really like.
They
They're all over the
fly by
place, like-
radar, apparently. They don't
It
have,
might
they
be
can't
manic,
see.
they'll
They
be
fly by
manic
radar.
going left.
It's like they've
Well-
all been on the Jim Beam. Like they're
Yeah.
all over the place.
Maybe that's what we need to do tonight, Shane. We need to load up on this. We need to go out, go out into the wilderness and we need to go full on fucking David Attenborough tonight. FaceTime each other.
Yes.
Proper video chat and suss out to the people whether Dave's fact or is it bollocks. So we can go flat out fucking David Attenborough tonight. Like, do you know what I mean?
I'm game, but crows versus bats. I'm in.
Yeah. Well, balls deep into Attenborough. Well, no, let's retract that. Let's retract that. Right.
Balls deep up Attenborough.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Balls deep into the idea of the David Attenborough nature, one with nature. Anyway, moving on. Somebody read Jonathan Wintle. This is your fucking fault, Greeno. Let's drink on a takeover.
Unfortunately, the idea that bats always go left when exiting a cave is nothing more than an urban myth. It has been observed that they have no preference and will turn right or fly directly ahead as often as they turn left.
There we go. So what he's saying, Dave?
Yeah.
You're shit, and you know you are. You're shit.
I'm not buying it.
And you know you are.
That was just a long way to say bollocks, isn't it?
You know,
It was. And it would have saved me a lot of fucking hoo-ha, let me tell you that. Jesus
get out of the
Christ.
garden and have a look. Go on, you know you want to.
I will. I'll have a few and I'll probably be like, fucking Dave's right.
You'd be like, I can't see fuck all.
I can't see fuck all. And I keep those bats turn left. They turn left, Claire. They turn left. And Claire's going to be like, you're facing a wall, you silly twat.
Turn the light on.
Turn the light on. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
They're not fucking bats. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, while you're here, Dave, would you like to tell everybody your choices for this week's Spotify playlist, Crow Radio?
Yes. So 10 tracks, all my choice, influences on me, songs I love. Starting with London Dungeon by Misfits. This is the Danzig era Misfits. And when I first heard it was on a skate video. Welcome to Hell, it was called. And I thought it sounded like an evil Jim Morrison, his voice. They're like a punk band, but he was like crooning. And I thought that's a nice little.
That's a good description, Dave. I like it.
Yeah, evil Jim Morrison. Yeah, so I thought, wow, that's cool, and it's punky, but it's like eerie, and it sounds like Jim Morrison. Anyway, it's cool. Talking about Roy Orbison, Glenn Danzig wrote a song for Roy Orbison at one point, I think, didn't he?
What?
He's gone to sleep. Having a bit of kip, Ben.
Anyway, moving on. Next
froze
is
it,
Hallowed Be Thy Name, Iron Maiden. Now, I was some Iron Maiden, I think, find a little bit corny and a bit show to. Do you know what I mean? But this song is probably one of the best metal songs I think ever. And also, there's a song was like over like 7-8 minutes. Like I didn't realize that could be possible till I heard that, and I thought that's amazing. So that's why I chose that. Next one is In Bloom by Nirvana. I basically learned
for 50p a
basically learned to
meter.
play bass guitar to this album. I used to come home from school every day, throw it on, and just play along from beginning to end. And I always loved getting to In Bloom. It's just got a good groove and the bass line's cool. So that's why I chose that one. Next one is Sheena is a Punk Rocker by the Ramones. There's another Ramones song. Simple, catchy. And I do remember me and my mate blowing a pair of speakers. We had it on so loud one night in a party. So, literally blew the thing up. Next is Angel of Death by Slayer. Love a bit of thrash. Funny enough, talking about that, have you heard the new Bring Me the Horizon EP? The first track on that sounds exactly like Angel of Death, so it just brought it back to my memory. So that's why I stuck that on there. Next is I Disagree by the artist Poppy. I've been listening to a lot of kitsch pop and stuff like that recently, and when I listen to that, it's got like heavy metal guitars and stuff on it, but it's really camp and poppy as well, and it just blew me away when I first heard it. So I can't stop listening to that. So that's what I stuck it on. Next up is Mob Scene by Marilyn Manson. And I was never a Marilyn Manson fan until I was at a festival. And I thought I'll go and watch him. So I went right down the front, and I think I had one beer too many, and I collapsed on the floor. And I spent the entire time laying in the middle of the mosh pit of a Marilyn Manson. I think it might have been in Reading or Download or Donington or something. I do remember this song, and I remember that was what brought me back to my feet. Be obscene, be obscene, and I was like, yeah. So that's why I put that in. Next one is Out of Step by Minor Threat. Minor Threat were the first ever punk band I ever heard. I was in school. I think it was the first year of comprehensive school, and a girl brought in some cassettes for me. It was like Minor Threat, Butthole Surfers, and a few other things that my brother had. And so that was my favorite punk music, that type of thing. Next is High Road by Mastodon. Just the riff at the beginning is just lush. It's just sluggish and meaty, and it's just great. Have a listen to it, you'll see what I mean. Next is Paperback Writer by the Beatles. I'd be lying if I didn't say they were a major influence on me. My mum used to play
today, Junior.
Sorry, I'm back. My mum used to play them all the time, and it's got some amazing harmonies in there. Good little riff. You can't go wrong with a bit of Beatles, man. Whether it's the early Beatles or late Beatles, I don't think. So it had to go in there. So there's my 10 tracks. Hope you enjoy them.
Yes,
That's
Yeah,
a
man.
brilliant list. Brilliant list.
yes, a lot of good feedback that is as well, Dave. A lot of people loving your playlist.
Cool.
Yet again, that has been uploaded. That is available to listen to right now, along with Shiners and Lloyd's. That's triggered off one of my memories, one of my favorite memories of you, Dave, which I'd like to share after having a few of these. No. It's a good one. I think we might have said it on here before. So we did a radio interview, and we were kind of in the room. It was a bit bizarre because he was kind of doing interviews ahead of the game. So he would do, like, say, one with me, one with a couple of the boys. And anyway, it got to like Dave and Lloyd, I do believe. You can jump in at any time if I'm wrong. Yeah. I do love telling a story. So basically, anyway, the interviewer said, please don't swear because I have hundreds and thousands of listeners. And basically, it costs me so much to kind of, if anybody swears, it costs me far more. I can't remember what the figure is. He did give us the figure.
Oh, that's right. Dave nearly closed them down.
Yeah, so this is a radio interview now. And basically, the first question is, you're driving along in the car with your mother-in-law, and you want to introduce her to a rock track. What would that track be? And it comes to Dave, and, Dave's got a really cool voice, and he says, well, for me, I'd have to introduce her to a little bit of anal cunt. And it was just... literally that was it. That was the interview. So, but that is one of my favorite Dave interviews. So for the rest of the interview, anyway, to finish up our story, myself and Shane have tears rolling down our face, and the guy can't finish the interview because of the laughing in the background.
That's exactly what I was going to add. Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to add to the story. The interview was cut short, not because of where Dave had taken it, it was because they could do me and Ronnie, well, all of us, just dying, laughing on the sofa, watching this interview take place. Like,
I think I remember you, Ronnie.
Like an early interview, was that, wasn't it?
Doing all the interviews from here on in.
Yeah, and that honestly, that was my favorite.
Well, he was
Dave
how
moment.
serious he was. Yeah, I'd probably just put on a bit of anal cunt.
Yeah, and I do my best to obviously sell a good old story, but I don't think anyone will realize it was just how calm and relaxed he was into that interview. And I think that the interview before, we'd had to like give our favorite bands and do this and do that. We'd all had to do segments, and then it just came to that. And you're driving along with your mother-in-law. What would be the track that you'd introduce her to rock? And it was all so professional. And Dave was like, well, actually. And it was just how it was banging, absolutely banging, Dave. Yeah, my favorite. That was my favorite.
Yeah, it was like
Well done,
it was
Dave.
like all the interviews before that with us all were playing along to the guy who was interviewing us. He was like, "Yeah, and you just took it
That was fucking
completely
great.
off script. It was just there's no coming back from that, and that's
I
the end
fucking
of
love
that.
it. I love it when he gets on the interviews.
It was amazing, amazing. So that was Dave's Spotify playlist, which is available right now on Crow Radio. Shine has given his, Lloyd has given his. Now let us get.
Give it away, give it away now. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Give it away, give it away, give it away now.
We can't play anymore because we already got taken to court last week.
Oh,
Damn you, James Brown. Damn you.
bastard!
Yes.
You bastard!
So last week we got a bit cock happy on the videos, or should I say I did?
Cock
Played,
happy?
yeah,
You got a thing about
There's a
knobs
lot-
tonight, didn't he?
that's the theme tonight. That's the theme.
There's a lot of penis tonight. There's a lot of
It is.
penis.
Let's put it in my head.
Like a
There's
bit of
always a lot
knob.
of penis for me.
He's dead and brown me, he has. He's dead and brown me.
Fucking David.
What was it? What was that? Hang on. 1 minute 24. What was that, Lloyd? What did I miss?
There's always a lot of penis in me.
Oh, you know what this should be called? You know,
What?
The erection section.
Cockcast.
The erection section.
Oh, old cockcast.
Yeah.
Oh
Go
my
on, Dave.
god.
Take him to
Hey,
the
you're
erection
Cock
section.
bollocks.
Hey.
Cock bollocks.
It's all cock, no bollocks. Exactly. All cock, no bollocks.
All meat, no veg. That's what that is.
Oh shit, no trousers.
Ah,
Anyway, what were we doing? I've forgotten.
what a cock up. There we are, Shelley. What a cock up.
Yeah, we were going to give something away.
That's
Oh, were we giving something away, were we?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Dave's
penis
cock.
enlargement for anybody. Out there. Here we go. Penis enlargement.
No.
Here goes.
Come on.
Oh, maybe.
Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be?
Who's it gonna be?
Who's in need of a new cock?
I love that. I own that. Those damn cocks.
Just a penis Anderson.
Just
Just a
Peter
penis Anderson.
Anderson.
No, listen. It's just a penis. Do you want just a penis Anderson?
Oh my fucking god!
I can only make that joke because I know her very well. Well, we know her very well.
We do know Jess very well. Very well. There we go.
Congratulations, lovely. You can have
Enjoy
anything you
your
want
cock.
from the Crowcast website. Crowcast website. Oh, it's good as shit. The big cartel.
Gone
like,
south tonight, isn't it? It's all gone to
get, in
cock.
touch, get in touch, Jess.
I love it. You're gonna have to save it, Shane. You're gonna have to save it. Let's hear your Spotify playlist.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
We're going to start with Black Hole Sun, Soundgarden. This was back in 94, ladies and gentlemen. This was one of the videos I saw on MTV as a kid, and it blew my mind. It was disturbing. It was wrong. It was colorful. It was the chord changes, the sound of the guitars, that rotary sound on the guitar was something I never heard before. Chris Cornell's vocals was absolutely unreal. So it had to go in number one straight away on the playlist. Absolutely love that song. It's possibly, arguably, the most famous song Chris Cornell, Audio Slave, has ever done. Absolutely incredible. Moving on then to Something in the Way, Nirvana. There's a theme going on here. Obviously 90s. This was in 91, and it was the first track I heard that was kind of like alternative or something like that. Or something like that.
Ronnie, but I know what he's laughing at.
Was he laughing at?
It was a comment that came
I
up.
know.
Go home, you
That
drunk.
name-
Is that what?
No, that name couldn't have come up at the worst time. It was
What name?
just like the Giuseppinas. What you were on about? It just completely threw me out. Threw me.
Oh, boy, you got in my flow, Wen.
Oh, sorry. This is going to be my playlist. I can tell. There we are. Let's get back to that.
Yes. So yeah, Something in the Way, Nirvana. This was back in 91, and this was the first time I heard like an alternative sort of rock grunge band do something completely out of the norm. The sort of melancholy, sort of drony sort of vocals, that sort of deep cello, just the cello sound. I was like, what is this? It's not the norm from a rock band. What's Ronnie doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? So Penis playlist next week. I can do that. I can do that right now. So yeah, that was number 2, Something in the Way, Nirvana. Boy Named Sue, Johnny Cash. Now, I don't know if you've heard this, boys, right? But this was recorded live at San Quentin prison, right?
Right.
And every line that Johnny Cash sings, there's cheering from the prison, right? So all these murderers and you know, obviously people have done bad shit. And it kind of it blew my mind as a kid because, all right, he didn't write the song. The song was actually written by a guy called Shel Silverstein, who's a poet. But just how Johnny Cash tells a story, he's one of the best storytellers there is, right? And he was just like this guy who was almost put up here for like whatever walk of life whatever you've done in your life. Do you know what I mean? You're still a human being, so to speak. And the fact he went to San Quentin prison and put on a rock show or country rock show, that's unreal. That's like unheard of back in the day. So that blew my mind. And then the storytelling and the song content is unreal. If anybody haven't heard it, go and listen to it. It's a brilliant song. Moving on into Black by Pearl Jam. Again, this is 90s, 91. Veda's voice is just unreal on this song. It's not just so much like the melodies and stuff. It's almost like the noises he'd make before he sings, that sort of grunt. It's incredible. Like Eddie Vedder is just the best at it. He just makes these noises. It's not even like how a normal person would sing. It's just Eddie Vedder, class. He's all over it. Eleanor Rigby, next one, Beatles track. Now, this blew my mind, boys, and I don't know if any of you know this because we've never talked about it in content. Obviously, we love the Beatles, everything they've done, like Dave said earlier. But this song, did you know there is no single instrument that the Beatles played on this track?
No, it's all strings, isn't it? And
It's all strings. It's 2 string quartets doubled up to make it sound full and fat. So it's just the strings and obviously McCartney. It's
amazing.
unbelievable.
Wow, I didn't know
So
that.
like, that again like blew my mind. Obviously, how it was written is unreal. The chord changes and stuff. But again, like thinking outside the box, ahead of their time, doing stuff that's just not the norm. I love that stuff in music.
yeah,
Next up, we got Everlong from the Foo Fighters. Again, one of those videos I saw on MTV. I love this sort of abstract, sort of, you know, in a dream and the big hand and all that in the video. It's really funny. All Foo Fighters videos have really got that comedy behind it. So, and it's a killer tune. And then kind of what kind of we do with our songs is when it kind of evolved into another version. He does a different version live. It's kind of more on acoustic or by himself, and it's a lower version, and the crowd sing, and it's incredible tune, Everlong. Feel Like Making Love by Free.
Yes.
The vocals are insane. We discussed this with Danny Bowes. Incredible vocals and just a really good feel to the song. Then we got Hurt. Obviously Johnny Cash's cover version. Nine Inch Nails. Like I've said before, Johnny Cash, he's unbelievable as a song storyteller, as a singer. But he almost, I don't know if you've heard a lot of Johnny Cash, boys, but he just say a lot of his stuff. Like he's almost narrating. And then he'll like change his melody towards the end of a line. And then he'll sing. It's just, I don't think there's anybody out there that does that. I believe everything he says. Like, it's just so much originality in his voice.
Gravitas in it as well.
Yes. Yeah. And I think it's one of the rare covers that was almost, dare I say it, better than the original. Because sometimes people do covers and it's not as good as the original. You know, they do their version. Yeah. But I genuinely believe this is like better than the original because it's his life experience. 100%. And
I got to butt in there. That's a good idea for a playlist. Is covers of songs that we like. Just
that's a great idea.
That's a great idea. Write that down, Dave, so you don't forget.
I'm sober, so we're right.
Yeah, because me and Ron will tomorrow. But
written it down.
But
I got a pen.
But you believe every word that Johnny Cash says when he sings, and that's what gets me. Next song, we've got another band from the 90s, and this is described as post-grunge, which I find funny. But Radiohead they just exploded the album, the Bends and OK Computer. I love that. I think Tom York's voice is absolutely incredible. And I picked the song Fake Plastic Trees off the album The Bends, but to be honest, I could have picked 2 or 3. Another favorite of mine was Street Spirit, Fading Out. Remember that, Shine? We used to do that.
Yeah.
The intro all the time, didn't we, as kids?
Yeah.
Incredible tune, incredible singer, incredible band. And then the last one is a real sort of left turn, and that's by a band called King 810, Alpha Omega. And this song came out in 2016. And I remember turning up to practice and showing Ronnie it in rehearsals in Cardiff. And I said, you've got to listen to this. And it's really heavy, it's really dark. And it's like any piece of music, whether you listen to it daily or not, it's supposed to make you feel. And this had so much feel and power. It was unreal. It was, when you play it, it's dark and almost like, I remember when I first like spoke to people about rock music and heavy metal, and they were like, oh, all that screamo shit and all that, but it's an expression. This song is done in such an ironic way, right? That the idea of the song is about the church, is about people you trust, about priests, and it's really dark, like content, right? And the way they perform it, you'd almost argue that the performance is the dark side of it, but it's not. It's not. The dark side of it is the people you trust, and the ironic and the twist on it, and they do it in such a way. And there's this lyric, right? What's the lyric? I sound like this because the devil has my throat, right? And when you hear his voice, he sounds demonic, right? Mm-hmm. But if you think about it, it's almost like the priest could be that, because the priest, all that trust the priest has, and then he abuses it, and they do the bad stuff that they have done. Check it out, right? It will make you feel. If it'll make you feel uncomfortable, that's a good thing, because I think you're supposed to feel uncomfortable sometimes. There's a balance in life where I keep going on about, but it's an incredible piece of music. It's an incredible performance, and the content and the subject matter is outstanding songwriting, and that's my playlist.
I love it. Well done.
Yeah, man.
That's a banger of a playlist.
are so passionate about it.
Yeah,
So
man.
is.
There's some great stuff on there.
Yeah.
I remember when you showed me that King A10, it was just like, wow. I'm not into anything else really they do. There's the odd track where there's little parts and stuff, but that song, there's just something about it. Still in my playlist to today. It still comes on every now and again where you just got that emotion, like you said, you're driving in the car, and it just it's brilliant, mate. Absolutely brilliant. That's a great playlist. Absolutely brilliant.
He looks like a beast, doesn't he? The singer.
Yeah.
He haven't got a top on. He's got his tattoos, shaved head, and I almost imagine like the people, like, you know, like my mother's era, for example, right? Who was like, oh gosh, no, oh no, love, that's the Satan worshippers and blah blah. And it's not. It's just this guy. It sounds like this guy's soul and all the angst inside him is like screaming out about the truth, like, you know. And it's, oh man, it's incredible. Check it out. Even if you don't like that type of music, just give it one listen. I guarantee you will feel something. Guarantee you.
Cool.
Definitely. And all these playlists are created. They're all available on our Spotify channel. It's all part of Crow Radio. It'll keep you going throughout the week. Hopefully there's music, you know, whether it's old or new, there's music that you haven't discovered yet. That's the beautiful thing about music. It doesn't have to be released this week. It could have been released 5, 10, 15 years ago. We're all bringing a different flavor to the party. So, yeah, so we've had Shiners, we've had Lloyd's, we have Dave's, and that was Shane's Spotify playlist, which are all now active on our Those Damn Crows Crow Radio. The link's running along the bottom. I think Dave just put it in the chat as well.
Yeah.
Which is phenomenal. Mine is coming up along with the fan one, and also this is the Crowcast takeover. So if you want a tip, the tip jar is open tonight. But in the meantime, and everybody's waiting for it, I know they are, get yourself strapped in.
Well, it's been an interesting week, boys, isn't it? Number 10. Have we been keeping up?
We are, and weirdly, I didn't care until this hashtag Shine Minister thing happened, and now I'm like, I gotta check the news. I gotta check what's happening with Boris to see what Shine is going to talk about. Like, so
I just like the thing with Boris. I just find absolutely ironic. It's like when you set the rules, now you have to isolate.
Yes,
I find that really ironic, and I'm just like, well, there you go, but. You know, and Cummins left, haven't he? Yeah, because what was it, about 6 months ago? You know, they were all asking him to step down, basically, and he refused. But something's happened this week now, and he's gone. It's like, well, 6 months too late.
Yeah, but mixed messages for this. So was
he caught again? Was he?
Yeah, was he sacked, Shine, or did he leave, or what was the score there? What's going on in I was going to say the White House then. What's going on in Parliament?
To be honest, but I don't really know. I think, reading between the lines, I think you either walk freely, you know, I quit, or we're going to say you're being fired, I think. But it was infighting about something was going on. So, but probably still arguing about, you know, him going to Newcastle 6-7 months ago. Or you know, putting prices up in the fucking Parliament bar or something. You know, oh, don't tell me I can't smoke, did you? Yeah. Back off. Welcome to the rest of us. You know what I mean? And yeah, what else? Oh well, we got Q at number 2 as well, haven't we? That was yesterday.
Yeah, not the cipher one. It's another one, isn't it?
Yeah, this one's 94.5% works.
Yeah.
So we're winning slowly, boys. So, you know.
Yeah, getting there.
Yeah.
Let's be optimistic, boys. By June, we might be able to play a gig with people.
Let's fucking hope so.
Fingers fucking crossed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
'cause
bigger than June, so
the vaccine is 95%, yeah?
Yeah.
Sunday, yeah.
But if I'm right, the broadcast I heard, it was 90%. Is that right?
That was
That's the first one.
That was the
So we
another one, yeah.
We didn't go all in on the second one, did we?
No, he's only
7
ordered.
million.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Dave because I got numbers drastically wrong last week.
5 million.
Right, there we are.
Thank you, Shane. Thank
Yeah.
you, Shane. So we went all in on the first one, which was like 90%.
Yeah,
But if I'm right, America went on all in on the second one, didn't they?
yeah, they both American. So the two,
yeah.
just call them the two kills. They both American.
I only know that because obviously me and Shane are dirty stop outs and we've been staying up till 4 o'clock in the morning. So it's fucking, I think
Well,
we're on
it's daytime
American
over there,
politics, not fucking British. Like, you know what I mean?
But just to bring it back round,
Yeah.
isn't the company that made the first one the people that make Viagra? So it's a dick
Right.
thing again.
Yeah, it probably is, but
It is, isn't it? It is.
Yeah.
How'd you say it? The Pacific
Oh,
it's,
yeah.
it's just silent P in it. It's cipher.
Cipher, is it?
Yeah.
Put a bit of pee in your.
So that'll explain that meme that I saw then, was it?
Yeah.
Is that meme where Will Farrell standing there with a bonk on in his trousers and he's like, "Oh, I've just had my vaccination," or something. Someone sent that over, didn't they?
Yeah, yeah. There you are,
I didn't
silent-
get it. I didn't get it at first.
Goodness, there's a lot of penises tonight.
Yeah. Well, there we are.
Well-
Fitzer made
Yeah,
the first
Pizza.
vaccine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fitz,
that's the
sorry,
guy-
not Cipher,
that's the
yeah.
one that do Viagra.
That's the penis one, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well,
Well,
actually-
Johnny's as well, like.
Yeah.
They shoot the penis into your arm then, do they?
Yeah.
We're all walking around like that. Fucking right. What's happening?
Your arm is like,
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
Talk about the
consider-
third leg.
yeah. Well, considering right, this is the fucking this call it the cock show, right?
the cock.
It's quite fitting.
Hosted by your biggest 5 cocks in creation.
Yeah, because 10 down the street is full of the bastards. Always has been, always will be.
Talking to the cock.
You ain't
show,
fucking leaving the country ever again, you.
I love it.
What
Oh,
are they going
man.
to do?
Hang on.
Yeah.
B is just. Can you hear this?
Yeah.
Hang on. Hang on. Oh, it's the wrong one. Hang on. Be with me. Here we
Go on.
Oh, Shane, what are you doing? Get out the way.
His new phone, see.
It's a new phone.
Yeah, new iPhone 12.
Fiver.
That's B.
Say it again.
Fiver.
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 Ivor, I thought you did.
Fiver.
Fiver.
What's
I'm gonna
going
send
on
a
in the
message.
background? Fucking
B,
hell.
that makes no sense. You're not making any sense.
What did I
Send.
say then? Sizer or Pfizer or
I-
Fiver?
I was saying Zypher.
Pfizer.
Hell of a sizer on that,
Pfizer.
isn't it?
Here we are. There's B. She's back up. There she is. She's back up.
She's up.
She's up.
Pfizer.
Pfizer.
So it's like, remember that drink when we were kids? Tizer? Appetizer?
Yeah.
Oh, hang on.
Put an F in front.
Jax is trying to help us out. It's not. It's called
Fizzer.
Fizzer. No,
Yeah.
hang on.
Pfizer, like Tizer. There we go.
Oh,
Carl.
Pfizer.
Yeah.
Pfizer.
What
Not
is the
Fiver.
vaccine? Tell me the vaccine. Give me the vaccine. His vaccine.
It's Pfizer with a silent P. There we are. There's one for you, Lloyd.
Aye. Thanks for that.
Yeah.
Like Tizer, yes.
I'm getting Tizer. I'm getting Pfizer, Phaser,
Pfizer.
Fiver,
Viagra.
Viagra. Yeah.
Viagra.
Strong like bull.
Strong like bull.
Dave's no left. Dave, Germany.
Either way, let's fucking have it, innit? Let's
Yeah.
have it. Let's have it. What do you
Yeah.
say about that, Shine?
Yeah, I got one last thing for Boris. Oh, Boris, do me a favour. Can we all have the keyboard, please, so we can play some fucking gigs?
Oh,
Fucking hell,
There it is.
you all right,
there it is.
Well said, Shiner Boy.
I'm back in the room now, boys.
Yeah.
And all the service resumed.
Yes.
Oh, love it. I
Well
love
done,
it.
Shiner. Well done.
Have you got any questions, Lloyd boy?
Yeah, man. So this one's from Jill Watson. If travel bans were lifted tomorrow and money was absolutely no object, where would you go and why? Do you want to
China?
start that off? Shine?
Yeah. That was quite easy for me. I'm off to New Zealand because it's life as normal over there. I can play gigs.
Tidy. Love that. Devo?
I would like to go to Sri Lanka. Onto a nice beach. Nice beach in Sri Lanka. That'd do me. Lovely jubbly.
I don't even know why that's funny. Just didn't expect it, like.
No, I would.
The fuck
You
you
were
gonna
going to
get
say
all your
something
animals out there?
like Italy or somewhere.
Yeah.
No,
How are you gonna
like-
get all your animals out there? You're gonna take a fucking ark, are you? Or?
Yeah, take my arc. Gary be steering the fuck there like that.
Aye.
Oh, Vince is getting his boy out.
Yeah.
Hell of a boy.
I love that.
Oh, hell of
Shane,
a boy.
Shane, where would you go?
I would go straight to Jim Beam's house and say, "Oh, Jim,
Like, whatever.
I'd probably go to somewhere like Barbados or the Maldives or I don't know, something like that. Do you fancy doing a gig in the Maldives where we just rent out an island, ship everybody we love over there, and just do a crow show on an island?
Oh,
You're fucking
do you know what? I thought about that earlier. If we were loaded, like loaded, I'll go next. Yeah, we could have, like, you know, like UFC have done Fight Island. You could go Gig Island or Crow Island. Do you know what I mean? So it is literally an island where you just invite every fucker who supported us, and that's it. They all get tested. They all spend the weekend drinking Baileys, drinking Jim Beam, drinking, and then just watching a gig. Happy days. Come to Crow Island, innit? You know?
Come
Boris
on,
ain't
is
coming.
that not like the perfect solution? That is, I'm in.
Bring,
You got to find some new land, boys.
yeah, for all the, you know, the rock and rollers, the Diantas, bring some Fraser or whatever it's called, Tizer. Right,
Bring some ties there.
bring some Fraser, spruce up your weekend.
Definitely be hard rock then. Fuck, you know. Rock
Hard
hard,
rock.
more like.
Hard cock.
Hard cock. That's
Hard
brilliant.
cock hell. That's what we
Hard
call
cock
it.
hell.
Not the hard rock hell. It's called fucking hard cock hell now, all right?
This shit writes itself. It's fucking
And
unbelievable.
I'm not even pissed. I'm on fucking water.
Oh, Jesus Christ. There we are. There's the new franchise. Hardcock Hell.
The hard cock hotel, like.
Yeah.
Uh,
Minimum size required.
You must be this long to enter.
Fuck's sake, man.
Yeah, but Pfizer
None
will
of the
sort
little
all
members
that
of the 12-inch club.
out. Pfizer will sort all that out for you, even if you are a little bit short.
You know, lacking in the bulge.
Yeah, Pfizer will sort all that out.
Lloyd, anywhere you'd like to go?
Ah, fuck yeah, you know where I'd go, but I think everybody on here knows where I'd go.
I know where you'll go.
Where's that?
Guest House Paradiso.
Oh, fuck, I'd love to go there, actually. Yeah.
Bridlington.
Yeah. No, I just fuck off to Florida again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just go and see that mouse. Like, You know, go and blow a load of money and fucking have some fun riding roller coasters in the sun and
Yes.
think, you know, fucking act like a child. Why not, innit? Why the fuck not, man?
Yeah,
Why
absolutely.
not?
Why the
Why
fuck
not?
You know, Disney, fuck aye.
Yeah, a lot of people have that. I said it, Disney.
Tell you
Think
what,
I'll-
man,
yeah.
you can't actually stay in the. All right, you got to be absolutely fucking loaded. But I would, if money was no object, I'd have to do a couple of nights staying in the actual castle because there is like hotel quarters in the castle.
Yeah.
I would do that if money was no option. I'd do that one at least once. So
Oh,
there we
good.
go. Cinderella's castle. You see me on the fucking CNN News at 10, fucking abseiling down. Pissed up like the only man to get thrown out of fucking Disney World.
Oh, I love that.
What
I
did he
love
do?
that.
He fucking abseiled down the zip wire, didn't he? Fucking took Tinkerbell's job.
Oh, took Mickey's head off, man.
Only me.
Well, this is my like favorite time of the year. So I probably, in all seriousness, like fuck off to somewhere really snowy, log cabin, massive Christmas tree, like really cool, like Christmas village vibes. Do you know what I mean? And do all our vibe. That's my thing. Like, do you know what I mean? I absolutely love this time of the year. I know it's not for everybody else, but you know, for me, come fucking December the 1st, it's Christmas jumper on, and embrace it. Like, you know, embrace the pandemic.
I can really relate to that this year more than ever because of the year we've had. I think,
Yeah.
and I think a lot of people are feeling that way as well, which is good.
Yeah,
I think
that's
it's really
that's
good.
every
Good
year for
spirit.
me. I mean, it's a weird one because normally, like, you know, it's always like work really hard throughout the year. I don't really have a lot of home time. So Christmas for me, as you boys know, I like to kind of focus on the family and like make sure that's their time, phone off, no distractions. But you know, I've kind of settled into this like new world of being home a lot more and stuff, but yet the magic of Christmas hasn't died off. I'm still looking forward to going out and doing the Griswolds thing, getting my real tree, decorating and bring on the fucking Christmas movies. I know like we were talking about B earlier, she watched Die Hard the other day, and this is where I start my marathons now of like Indiana Jones and Die Hards and the Griswolds and
I
for
watched National Lampoon last night, dude.
yeah.
Fucking brilliant. Hands across America.
Amazing. Chevy Chase is just
Fucking
incredible.
incredible.
Oh,
Sorry, Ron. Go on.
So-
Finish. Sorry, man.
No. I was going to say it's exactly like what Shane was going to say. Chevy Chase. He is the guy. Like, do you know what I mean? It's you can't replace that humor anymore. Anything they try now, just you can't go there. That's why I keep going back. And I tell you another one for you all as well. It's called The Great Outdoors.
Oh, fucking brilliant, but the Dan Aykroyd and John
There we go.
Candy.
Just in case you haven't seen it, just yet again,
Brilliant.
another fucking classic film, The Great Outdoors. Not really a Christmas film, but it's cool around this time. Like, do you know what I mean? So
You can't see the line, can you, Russ? Russ?
yeah.
Fucking
Yeah,
love him, man.
and there's a really cool one that I got introduced to with the family called, I think it's called like Deck the Halls. I think it's called
Yeah, brilliant.
that. With Danny DeVito.
Brilliant, man. If
Is
this is
that
what
right?
I'm thinking of. I've seen Deck the Halls. It's class. Isn't that when they? Oh no, I'm getting it confused. Sorry, I'm getting it confused.
Well, I want to say it's when Danny DeVito moves in. I might have the name of it. Oh no, maybe I've got the name wrong.
Yeah, I think so because that was with Arnold Schwarzenegger, wasn't it? Deck the
Maybe I've got
Halls.
it wrong then. It's the one with Danny DeVito and he moves in like across from another guy, and like this guy is like, no, Christmas is my thing, and like Danny DeVito is like, no, and then you know what I mean? It's one of those. Like, if you haven't seen that, I'll try and find out the name of it. Like I fucked it up now, but yeah, every year like Claire always sticks that one on us. That's a great one to watch as well. And
Dude, Elf.
oh yeah, you can't beat them. Like, you know,
Incredible.
Just that scene when he's there going, Santa!
Yeah, it is called Deck the Halls. There we go. It's called Deck the
Oh,
Halls.
it is,
Yeah.
is it?
Yeah.
It's Arnold Schwarzenegger in that.
Jingle All the Way, you were thinking of.
Yeah, you're thinking of
Oh,
Jingle All the Way. That's what I thought, Jingle All the Way. It's basically they get into this war of Christmas lights. I don't want to spoil it in case. Have you ever seen it or?
I got it confused with something else.
Dude,
Sorry, mate.
when the kids are around, put Deck the Halls on. Trust me, it is absolutely fucking hysterical. Like, it's something I got onto late in life because I was still in the Die Hards and the National Lampoon's Christmas and Home Alone. So I was still in the old school Christmas films, and then this one got reintroduced, and it's just like, fuck, this is, yeah, there we are. Matthew Broderick's in it.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Oh,
He's in
yeah,
War Games,
okay.
isn't he?
Yeah, there we are. Deck the Halls. Yeah, and it's the whole, like, you know, like when I say Christmas is my thing, that's like almost like this Matthew Broderick where he's got his own like Christmas trees. He's got his own plot of Christmas trees for the next year, 10 years planned out. They do the whole Christmas calendar, like I do the Christmas photo, and then this Danny DeVito moves in and fucks it all up. Like, do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's great, man. I definitely recommend that. But yeah, if I had all the money in the world, it wouldn't really change much. I would just kind of transfer everything to maybe somewhere like Canada with bears or something a bit more fucking risky.
Nice, man. Nice.
Like the Christmas film, apart from the ones you just said there now, which Chevy Chase, National Lampoon's, the other Christmas film is the Muppets Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
Fucking love it, bro.
Oh, but
love
yeah,
it.
that's
Love
what I
it.
know is Christmas. Like the songs in it. I love it. Muppet Christmas Carol is class.
Yeah. The saddest moment for me having children was introducing them to the Muppets, and I don't know if anybody's had this kind of
Oh, mate.
this moment.
Mine don't
or-
get it. They don't get
like,
it.
so I put the Muppets Take Manhattan on, which is my favorite Muppets film, right? And I'm like, here we go. You know, here we go. You can imagine I'm over the top. I'm selling it like this is going to be the best thing. And the song comes on, and I find I'm doing a bit of a Lloyd. So I'm saying the lines of the film, and I'm going, together again.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm singing along. And as I look to the side, as I'm doing the whole together, I look at my kids and they're like, what the fuck is this? Like, and how sad is a grown man dancing and singing to puppets? Do you know what I mean? They just couldn't get it. It just blew their minds. I could tell, like, you know, so.
Yeah.
Ah, man, there's some class Christmas films, isn't it? It really
Batman,
is.
that's a good shout.
Get you in this, in the Christmas spirit.
Hmm.
I love it, man. It's what's that like Jingle All the Way, but what's the postman's name? Byron. A ball. I got a ball. It's class, man. Class. It's some
But,
awesome films.
Santa Claus, the movie as well, with
Tim
No.
Allen.
No.
Oh, you want about the original
yeah.
one?
Yeah.
one.
Right.
The elf is, what's the elf's name?
Oh,
The famous begin with D. Oh, I've had too much Jim Beam.
yeah, me too, man. My
what's
head's
his
going.
name?
In there. What's his name?
Come
Dudley
on,
Moore.
everyone.
Yeah.
Dudley Moore.
Dudley
Dudley Moore.
Moore. Yes, with the
Dudley
candy
Moore.
canes. The candy canes
yeah.
in our shame.
Yeah.
I
Brilliant
love the
film.
chat room. Look at that. They're a good thing and a bad thing because when your mate's reading out an amazing playlist, they start fucking putting filth up and you're laughing your head off. And then they turn
Hey,
into Google then.
I tell you what, though, a really good modern Christmas movie is the one with Kurt Russell in. He plays Santa Claus. What's that called?
That's banging, that is.
Yeah,
That's actually a really good one,
yeah.
mate.
It was. I
Patch
think it was on like
the
Patch
Well
the
done,
Elf.
Lee
Yeah,
Graham.
that
Well
be-
done, Lee
yeah.
Graham. Yeah, we still watch that as well. We still watch that original Santa the Claus. That's my missus's fucking tradition. Whether anybody sits down with her, she always watches that Christmas Eve. That's like
Yeah.
that's because that's our childhood, isn't it? Like that was
Yeah.
always on. You know, you
Yeah.
like I make the joke, you had 5 fucking channels, so you were watching Santa Claus the movie, whether you liked it or not. Like, do you know what I mean? So
That's it.
Does any of you actually watch The Nightmare Before Christmas over Christmas?
Yeah, I like
No,
that.
Yeah, I watched that.
I love
literally
him,
2
man.
weeks ago.
Fucking love it. Christmas time,
Jack.
always put it on. Like, I'm the Pumpkin King.
Mm.
Yeah.
Brilliant, man. Shine, you haven't seen it, have you?
No, I still haven't seen it. You keep saying me to watch it, and I'm like, yeah, I'll watch it.
It just even the way it's shot, it like you'll know what I mean here, Shane. It's like really like stuttery and it's
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
incredible, man. It's so clever. Like
Yeah.
that'll always,
Brilliant.
always be a fucking classic for me.
Christmas Chronicles. That's what it is. Kurt Russell. Yeah. That's
there's
what I
another
do.
one of them coming out now, Shane, end of the month. Oh, I love that, Jax. Scrooged. Yeah, brilliant. Yet again, absolutely fucking blinding film. Great actor. Great cast, that is. It's a fucking amazing cast.
Mm.
That was Bill Murray in.
Yeah.
He's brilliant. He is.
Oh, that's another one. Miracle on 34th Street.
He only flies on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, I watched The Grinch as well.
That's it, Lloyd.
Yeah,
Bad
steady
Santa.
eight.
Oh, mate. Fucking know it. Does your daddy have a safe?
Here we are.
Wait,
Kaylee's chipped in. Number 2 is out on the 25th, Shane.
Oh, there we go.
It's fucking brilliant, Phil, that. It's that opening scene when he's behind the bar. Why don't you behind my bar? Fuck you, asshole. Throws the fucking bottle in.
He's not going to shit for a week.
Okay, you are not going to SHIT ride for a month. Fuck me, Sarah. Fuck me, Sarah. Fuck me, Sarah. Jesus Christ, kid. What is it when you were fixing fucking sandwiches?
Yeah, don't watch that one, kids.
Brilliant. Brilliant film. Can I fix you some sandwiches?
Brilliant.
Moving on.
Moving on. Fucking hell, yeah. That was a long question, wasn't it? Let's do my Spotify playlist.
Yeah, man.
So okay. My Spotify playlist, which will be uploaded onto Crow Radio right now, is starting off with Sugar. If I Can Only Change Your Mind. That's the first track. Just a song that kind of reminds me of late 90s, early 2000s, thanks to my mate. He introduced me to the band. Always reminds me of our friendship. Absolutely brilliant record. Copper Blue is the record by Sugar. Next track is Foo Fighters, which had to be in there, My Hero. Yet again, this is a special song for me. It's been all through my life, and I was very, very fortunate enough. So on my 30th birthday, when I went to Vegas, I took off in an helicopter, and you can't say it's any more cliche, but the first fucking song that the helicopter pilot put on, and not asked, not requested, was like my favorite Foo Fighters track, which was My Hero. So as we literally took off from the ground, bump, it was just so epic where the drums kicked in. It was like, fucking hell, this is great. Next is Queen, Show Must Go On. Yet again, I think it was after, I think I'd watched, not Live Aid, it was a tribute to Freddie. And do you remember when George Michael boys got on stage and did Somebody to Love? Did any of you hear that?
Man. They're an amazing version
Yeah, I
of it.
remember that as a kid, so I can't remember how old I was. I'll have to find that out. But I just remember hearing that, and that got me gripped. And then I kind of went backwards and started listening to, like, you know, Night at the Opera and just everything, News of the World, and just everything about Queen. And when I got the Show Must Go On, fucking hell, it just blew me away. I just can't explain it. It was just the vibe of it, and the voices, the harmonies, the drums, just everything about that. I just remember like banging the pillows in the bedroom and wanting to be in Queen. Like, do you know what I mean? It was just like, what a fucking track. The Police. The next one is The Police, but it's Next to You. It's a track that I've suggested to the Crows about covering. It's a track that not a lot of people know that's by The Police. It's just a banger. It's a straightforward 2.5 minute, catchy, quick tempoed by Stuart Copeland, and just the vibes of Andy Summers and the way that they kind of orchestrate the vibe of it. It's just, yet again, it's not like Walking on the Moon or Message in a Bottle or any of the massive tunes, but Next to You is.
Didn't we jam that?
We did.
Yes, we did, and we got to right to the end because there's nothing to it, dude. It was just like, fuck, is that it? And it was like, yeah, it's a simple song, but yet it's got all that vibe of like what we were talking about, like the Beatles, and that's what it reminded me of. Was like when we grew up and we were listening to the Beatles and we were listening to bands like that. It was just almost that transition of rock and roll. And I remember having Regard de Blanc on vinyl. I've still got the same vinyl, funny enough, and like, as soon as I heard Next to You, it was just like, fuck, that's what I want to drum like. And everything I did then was almost that quick punk rock beat. And that's why I started looking into like when me and you talked, Dave, about like old school punk bands or the American skate bands and stuff. It was all because of that track, basically. Next to You kind of was the foundations of punk rock for me. Like, do you know what I mean? So Sugar, Foo Fighters, My Hero, Queen, The Police, Next to You. Next one is Led Zeppelin, Kashmir. There's a story behind this which might piss a lot of like Led Zeppelin fans off, but the truth is I heard Puff Daddy, Come With Me was the original kind of vibe to that. It was like a Godzilla track, if I'm right, boys.
Yeah.
And I just remember hearing this fucking stomping, like da-da-dum, 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 and I could hear all the strings, and I was just fucking there, wanting to be in that band, not realizing it was Led Zeppelin. So, you know, yet again, sorry for any fans out there. That kind of taught me that was originally by Led Zeppelin, which I started my journey down the tunnel of listening to Led Zeppelin thanks to Puff Daddy, Sean, fucking whatever is P Diddy, whatever his name is now. Like, is it Coombs? Sean Coombs, P Diddy. So Sean Coombs, P Diddy, Puff Daddy.
That's right.
Fucking something else. That's right. Next track is Stone Sour, Made of Scars. Yet again, kind of heard Slipknot in the early days. It's fortunate to kind of see when they exploded, and I think me and you were at the festival when we shine, and we were kind of backstage, or I can't remember. I just remember I stepped out to see what this Slipknot was all about, and I could just see fucking Portaloos being crowd surfed, and if I'm absolutely honest, they were wearing clown masks, so I was fucking done. I was not into them. I was into the music. I wasn't into the image because it fucking scared me. But then a band came out called Stone Sour, and Made of Scars was just. It was a track full of energy, the drum beat behind it, and then it just took me further down the rabbit hole of Stone Sour and the history between, like, you know, how Corey Taylor had started with Stone Sour, so that was more of his original project before Slipknot. Next track is Audio Slave, Like a Stone. Yet again, Audio Slave, it was like a mismatch of like two of my favorite artists coming together and forming like an epic band. So I absolutely loved Chris Cornell with everything he did with Soundgarden for all the reasons that Shane said earlier. I remember watching the same video as Shane and being freaked out with Black Hole Sun, and then listening to everything else that he'd done, and then moving on to Audio Slave, which was like, you know, Rage Against Machine with yet again one of my favorite singers. And what a record that was. Like, I don't know about you boys, that was like,
Yeah, man.
It was a
Amazing.
fucking place in time, wasn't it? When they came out with Cochise, is it?
Jeez, yeah.
Cochise, and like, just like when they were on top of that building, it was just like Shayna said the statement before, here we are. And I think that's a fucking great way to deliver. Like, it was the video, it was cool, it was current. The song was banging. The vibe of Chris Cornell with the band. So yeah, just everything sold it, like, you know. So next track is Nirvana, In Bloom. Which actually I said in the van before, Dave, and I actually did, because the conversation went, and I think Shane will concur you. The conversation went, "Oh, you chose In Bloom, did you, Ron? Oh, fucking hell, I love that song. I'll have to choose something different." And then he wrote something the same. Anyway, so yeah, I think the conversation.
Ron, you can move on to the next one.
Yeah, so Dave has said everything he needs to say about my track. So the next track would be Queens of the Stone Age, No One Knows.
Yes.
Nice.
This had to go down. And yet again, I think this speaks for everybody on the screen, or at least the majority anyway. All our playlists kind of merge anyway. There's not actually a track there Shane wouldn't have chosen that I don't like. Every song he's chose, Shiner, Lloyd, Dave, every one of the boys' tracks I would happily listen to. And I think the same with me, with Queens of the Stone Age, No One Knows came out. The video capture do. Dave Grohl was fucking drumming on it. And it was just like of a time. And it still stands in now. It's still one of their popular songs. It still gets your head going. The drum beats a signature in it, what I call signature, because they've got their own, like In the Air Tonight. They've got that coolness of them, that little drum solo break. And yeah, what a banging tune. Like, what a banging band. A very cool vibe to them, like, you know. Yeah. So, and the last one on my Spotify playlist is Aerosmith, Crying. This, out of all the songs I've ever heard from Aerosmith, and this is why I put this one down, I can't remember my age, but I remember coming across an album. I asked Lloyd about it not so long ago because he's a massive Aerosmith fan, and it was Big Ones. Am I right there, Lloyd?
Yeah.
Yet again, collecting music. Used to go to my local record store as a youngster. Came across a band called Aerosmith. Oh, what's this all about? You know, so my first album was Big Ones. Don't judge me for those who had earlier albums. When I came across Crying, it was everything I loved about music. Absolutely flat out everything I loved about music. It's a banging tune. It's an absolute earworm of, you've got the big band feel to it. You've got the horns. You've got the big melodies, and it's just something that's got the most catchiest chorus, like, do you know what I mean? So I don't know why that one stood out to me more than any of the upbeat rockers or any of the banging ones, but Crying's always just something I always go back to, like, you know, and the way the verses slip down and the way it just kind of, it just gets bigger, and I just love those da dum dum bam. I just yeah,
fucking class.
Yeah, it was my introduction into Aerosmith. Shiner will tell you I was fucking screaming like a child when we went to watch him in Wembley, when it bro, when Crying came on, and I was just like, this is the fucking tune. This is the tune. It was like they did Armageddon. Oh, it wasn't, sorry, it was Don't Want to Miss a Thing. They did Ragdoll, they did Love in an Elevator. I mean, it's fucking hit after hit after hit after hit after hit.
And he's gone again.
But I'm telling you, boys, when they did Crying, I was just like, oh my God, the swing. The fucking swing on that backbeat, like, do you know what I mean?
You were crying, watching Crying. That's
yeah. dude, it was so special. And like I said, it was all those signature kind of pronunciations of the da da dum ba da 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 dun da 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 da. It was like, yeah, massive.
Man, it's like all, like when you listen to that song, it's all the additional noises within the gaps, like the guitar slides, the which overrun into the gap, which, and the little riffs. That's what fucking makes it, man. Do you know what I mean? It complements all like that big stuff you were just on about. Then, fucking what a tune, Ron. Fucking what a tune.
Yeah, absolutely.
What a playlist.
Well, I think all of them. So that's literally the last one, which is now uploaded to our Spotify playlist, Crow Radio. So that's my 10. we've had China's, we've had Lloyd's, we've had Shane's, and we've had Dave's. Coming up will be the fan choice because it's the takeover.
Yeah.
That was a bit of a pause. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just something that Dave wrote.
What? Oh, was it? I haven't seen. I'll catch up on that now. Well, in the meantime, let's do this because I don't know.
Give it away, give it away now. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Give it away, give it away, give it away now.
Gotta watch those royalties. James Brown had us last week.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're gonna have to tip big this week because James Brown had us last week.
Yeah. We'll have a
Yeah.
tip jar. just to
He
pay off
wants his
our,
out of court settlement.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Living in America.
Don't even
Yeah,
give him, don't even give him 2 seconds. He's had
Just a reminder, there is a tip jar, guys. You just reminded me there is a tip jar. Oh, feel free.
So are we doing a crow wheel, boys?
Yes,
Yeah.
we are. Sorry.
This is a pay it forward, guys. One of the wonderful members of the Crow family has basically put some money in the kitty for you guys to win. Thank you so much. Here we go. Who's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
The fuck was that?
Oh. Jennifer Dillon.
Oh,
Congratulations, Jennifer.
love it.
You've won whatever you want from the Big Cartel website. Incredible.
Well done.
Awesome.
Fill
Awesome.
your boots. I've guessed that in.
Go on, Jen.
Fill your boots. Lloyd, while you have a look for a question, I tell you what, let's
I
hit,
can't be here, buddy.
well, I tell you what, let's hit Dave.
Okay. Oh, can we hit him?
Can we
Can we hit him?
You'll know it's over with a great world after all. Smile, smile, yeah, smile.
Da, 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 da. Two.
sorry, David. Let's go to you, Dave.
Marilyn Monroe. 6'2". Marilyn Monroe had 6 toes. Did you get that?
6 toes.
She had 6 toes. Yeah.
Was one of them a camel's toe?
Marilyn Moore toe, I call it. Not Monroe.
This podcast should be hashtag.
Monroe.
This podcast should be hashtag camel cock.
For fuck's sake, boys. I'm fucking wrecked, are you?
I've done a whole bottle, brother. It's done.
Fucking good on you.
It's done. It's done. It's
We
done.
shit on the floor. You're an idiot.
Camel cock. Fucking hell. Crowcast at the end of us, boys. I'm telling you.
Marilyn Monroe has 6 toes. One's a camel.
Oh, fucking Norma Jean, man.
Oh, fucking hell.
Hashtag camel cock.
2 hours, 21 minutes. Camel toe.
Yeah, everyone's saying did she have 6 toes in total? I'm assuming that it was 6 toes on 1 foot, so she had like a freaky foot. Disclaimer: no offense meant to any people with 6 toes.
They'd be fucking good at swimming, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Be good at kicking as well.
Or toe poking, like toe poking the football.
It's Jim Beam.
Oh, I can't cope. Oh,
So-
camel toes.
So
6
is that true or false? Crow family, tell us what you think.
Yes.
Oh, it was a rumor.
I have rumor fucking Dave's just spread.
Yeah.
We're doing Debbie's bladder in.
Sorry, Debbie.
Sorry, Deb.
Aye.
We are
There we are, Marilyn Montrose. Lovely.
Marilyn Montrose.
Class. Absolute class.
Uh, now everyone knows why I'm laughing because of Dave's disclaimer.
You got to put her in, boys. You don't know. You want someone
You
complaining.
boys missed that. That's why I've been laughing for 10 fucking minutes. It's the fact that Dave said, he went, just a disclaimer, no offense with people with 6 toes.
Hey, you've got to be cautious this day and age.
In the words,
Yeah.
in the words of
Yeah, you
Tesco.
You weren't saying that last. You weren't fucking saying that last time when you were all about digging up a dead body.
I never said nothing about digging up a dead body. You bloody liar.
Alex Marsh, 6 stone, not 6 toes, Dave. Donna Griffiths is creased. Shirley Johnson is crying.
The truth
Dum,
is,
dum, dum, dum.
I was crying. Oh, you 6
Here we are.
So yeah, I've offended someone already.
Hey,
Yes,
to
we
be
have,
honest,
Dave.
Marilyn Monroe, she looked sensational. Whether she had 6 toes, 5 toes, 7 toes, camel toe, whatever, she was unbelievable.
Right, here's an idea, right? You know, when the world get back to normal, we should do a Crowcast pubcast and invite a few of the Crow fans with us, record it, and literally get fucking shots in and everything, and like record it 3 hours, get as slaughtered as you can in
Fuck,
3
guy.
hours. Do you know what I mean?
Well,
3 hours, roll a tape, 3 hours. There you go. I think there we go. As she said. That's what she said.
That'll be the end of our careers right there.
Yeah.
It could be the end of our careers.
I'll fucking end it all for us. No worries.
We are
Sounds-
Crowcast podcast. We've already got the Crow Show,
We're the
Crow Road
Bollockcast.
Show.
Right then, should we do this fan playlist?
Yes, Dave.
Should we do the Crow family
The
playlist?
Prime Minister has spoken.
Go on then, David.
Right, so this is your playlist, the one you put together. I've chosen 20 of them. That's not to say. Well, shut up. Can't say nothing. Come on.
Yes, can we all just say that for the hundreds that commented, David chose these. So if you want to pitchfork him, that's the one.
Yeah, if you want to kick off about it,
Kick off with Dave.
mail it to someone who gives a fuck, because I don't.
There we go. David
I like it.
I'm only joking. No, I can only choose 20, but next time we do it, I'll obviously, come round to you. So
Will you?
it begins with Sam Hatt, and he chose Get Up by Shinedown. And the reason he chose that was because he's been at his lowest during the pandemic, and that song has given positivity. So that's always a good thing. So
Yeah.
first
Great choice,
come
Sam.
on there, get you
Sam.
positive. Why not? Love it. Next song is by David Taylor, and it's Heaven Hung in Black by Wasp. And he loves the way it starts and it builds up into a big finish. And he says, mind you, my steering wheel doesn't like it that much. So I'm assuming he's either beating his steering wheel or he's I don't know what else to be doing with it.
Turning really quick, like.
Next is John Hill, friend of ours. Biffy Clyro, Menu of Horror, and it's an absolute brilliant song, and it's special to him and Al. So I thought I'd chuck that in there.
Well done, Gloves.
Yeah.
Somebody.
Next one is by Janine Amanda, and she chose Mason Hill. Thought we'd chuck a Mason Hill one in there because they got a new album coming out soon, haven't they? Against the Wall. I thought it's a pretty good song. So the reason she chose that, she says, it's always great to find new music to listen to, especially this year. And this song really helped lifted my spirits. We've all been a bit against the wall in 2020. and hoping it will be behind us soon and back to live music, which we love so much. So next is Rob Evans, and he chose The Show Must Go On, Queen, which randomly matches in with what Ronnie chose there. Empty Spaces, What Are We Living For, Abandoned Places, I guess we know the score. Enough said. That's what he said about that. Next is by Heather McLaughlin, the box giver. So I chuck her in there. The Verve, Bittersweet Symphony.
All right.
He said, ear bleedingly loud when things are shitty. It always picks her up and reminds her of great times at festivals. And said she might actually have to wear a tent instead of sleeping in it due to the lockdown belly. That's a good tune, that is, man. That's a really good tune. So, Ian Griffiths has chosen Kashmir, Led Zeppelin. So they're all on the same page as Ronnie here, by the looks of things. The intro set the scenes for the rest of the track, and he's an absolute monster all the way through, and he loves the song. Couldn't agree more. Next song is by Kirsty Natasha Roberts, and it's Rebel Yell by Billy Idol. He said, just because it lifts me and makes me whack up the volume from the intro. I love that song, man. It's a great song, that is. Next song is Amanda Abson, and this is seeing as you played live in Germany recently, I'd like to nominate a bit of Rammstein, Deutschland. That's one of their latest songs, isn't it? Or quite a recent song. The first track of their untitled album from 2019, I absolutely love it. The accompanying video is a 9-minute mini film too. As soon as I hear the opening notes, I'm happy, and the song is a mood lifter for me. Sorry, Indy's sort of trying to climb underneath me here. So next is Andy Simpson, and it's Take the Crown by Alter Bridge. And he said his last gig was Manchester Arena just before all the madness began. Brings back so many happy memories of why live music lifts my soul and something that I think about every day. Next is David Duncan and his Holy Diver by Dio. He said Last in Line covered it at Troon, which is obviously Dio's band, wasn't it? He said After We Stole the Show earlier, that song. Next is Claire Kidd, Chris Cornell, Patience, and it's been one of his favorite songs of the year. So that's an amazing song. So thought we'd throw that in. Next is David Graham, In It Together, Massive Wagons, Just Because We Are. So that's an album they released this year. Thought we check it in there. John Mitchell, The Trooper by Iron Maiden. He said it's quite simply the greatest metal song ever written. Hallowed Be Their Name is. I have to disagree with you there, John, but we'll still chuck it in there anyway. Sarah Rich is next, and she's chosen Go Get It by us. Thought we'd chuck one of ours in there. Why not? Instead, it's my lockdown tune. I play it every morning without fail, and don't think I would have set the fostering agency I manage up without it, especially on these difficult days. It is rock meditation at its finest. The words are beyond powerful, and I owe point of no return my sanity. Next one is Rob Robertson, Lola Montez by Volbeat. The live version from Let's Boogie. Love the crowd sing along at the start, and it's a fun song. Next is Yvonne Collins. Love all the suggestions so far, but for all those who have been sentenced to solitary confinement periodically, I would choose Don't Give Up by Peter Gabriel, Kate Bush. So, yes. Next is Claire Elise Hemingway. I know this is a sad choice, but a little bit of today by Five Finger Death Punch, as this is a song that was on when I last had a video call from my Nathaniel. Every time I hear it, I can still remember what he said to me. Man, please don't sing Five Finger Death Punch. Happy times hearing his voice. So I had to put that in. Kieran Gibson's asked for Everyday Heroes, Welsh Boys. He says, great song. The link with the name is purely coincidental. The song completely stands up in his own right. And then the next one is Lisa Westcott, whoever she is. She chose Green Day 21 Guns, and she's seen the American Idiot musical a load of times, and the song stuck out because the message coincides with Remembrance Sunday. And that's all of them. 20 songs chosen by you guys. Enjoy.
So
Awesome.
Sweet,
Yeah.
man.
Good
Ooh,
work.
Take a breath, David.
Sweet.
Good work. So that's 5 individual. Fucking hell. That's a line. 5 individual playlists by the band, all uploaded to Crow Radio, and the fan choice as well. So there's 20. How many was there then, Dave? 20.
20 songs, yeah.
20 songs chosen by you. And I promise you, next takeover show we'll do exactly the same. So there'll be a fresh batch, and you get to choose your favorite songs to upload to Crow Radio as well. How about that?
Awesome.
Sweet, man. Sweet.
It's all right, isn't it? It's all
Okay.
right, isn't it?
Should we have
Before we have any more questions, let's hit Dave and see how prepared he is.
You'll know that your world is a great world after all. Smile, smile, yeah, smile.
Fucker.
Come on in, Dave. I've
Go
got
on, give us
hundreds
a
of them.
screen. Let's get this over done with.
Give me the full screen. Give me the screen. Give me the screen. Oh, fuck.
There are more chickens than humans. And I thank you.
One more time.
There are more chickens than humans, which is a good thing for Lloyd because he likes chicken.
And action.
you're probably right there, Dave.
Yeah.
Wow.
More chickens than humans.
In the world.
Yeah.
Wow. That's got to be to do with like mass farming and all that, is it? Or
I would have thought so, yeah. Yeah.
like battery ends and
Yeah.
stuff. Is that what they call them? Or
Yeah.
battery farming?
Mm. Mad, isn't it? Crazy.
I will
Yeah,
counteract that fact with there is a town in India called Santa Claus.
Wow. Fucking hell.
Is there?
You were on form tonight, son. That's
I
fucking
reckon,
3.
Shane should take over my segment.
That is 3 did you knows. Jesus Christ.
Not playing
Get him-
games.
He's not playing games, Dave. He's fucking serious. He's
Look how
fucking
dead.
serious.
Look how
That's
like
amazing.
dead veneer he was then. Not
Yeah.
grab the drink, not playing games. Yeah,
Dave's
not playing games.
checking. I love the way Dave's like, fuck you, I'm checking her. I'm
Check it
checking
out.
her.
Check it out.
There is a town in India.
Called Santa Claus.
Boom.
He's
Fucking blow my
Santa
mind.
Claus.
Blown my mind. That is incredible. That is incredible. Dave's not having it, I can tell. Look, you definitely give him a close up for that.
Googling it.
He's fucking, look at the cheeks are going. I'm not happy with that. This is my segment, Shane. That's 3 facts tonight.
I typed in right India Santa Claus, and I just got loads of Indian Santa Clauses.
That's because you're not Googling it right.
That's because you haven't put Indian town, you fucking twerp.
Yeah.
It's got to be
Is it a
Indian
in
town.
India called Santa Claus?
Twip.
It can't be.
Twerp. I am you twerping fucking back in 1975.
Oh, there we are.
That's what my mum calls
Santa
me.
Claus is a town in southwestern India. It's known for its Christmas theme. Santa Claus
Boom!
Museum and Village. So
Full screen green. Oh, did you know?
well, that's somewhere to be avoided then, isn't it, when you go on your holidays? Seasonal, it is. It's seasonal.
Wow, that's a cool one by Mickey. Look at this. My daughter went to school with a girl called Santa. Fuck.
Fucking hell.
Oh, you kidding me? No way. No
That's
way.
amazing.
I read that out like proper radio journalist. Like
No
proper-
way.
proper
No way.
serious.
What parent names the kid Santa? No way.
That's amazing.
There we are.
Lloyd's daft.
You
New
know,
seg.
the
new
reception in the
segment.
morning where they're calling, they're calling the names Santa.
Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine that, Dave. Hello, yeah, can Apple? Yeah, Apple. Yeah. Santa.
Just hear like jingle bells as she raises her arm like that. Jingle.
Oh, that's amazing.
Incredible.
That's not. What's that? What's she put? 100% not for real.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been amazing if it was. I really like that. I like that. Have we got a question, Lloyd?
Yeah, man. This is from Carly Buckwell. It's been a very strange year all round, and we've all had to adapt and learn new ways of doing things. What's the one thing you've learned about yourself this year, and or a skill you didn't realize you had? What have I learned about myself this year?
Do you want to go first, Lloyd?
Family is very important to you, and so is time spent with them. You don't realize what we got until it kind of gets taken from us in, like restrictions and we weren't allowed to visit and stuff. That don't take anything for granted. That's what I've learned this year.
Yes, brother.
Do not take anything. I mean, just like these 4 guys on the screen with me right now. How much I fucking miss these people. These guys have been on the road with them, and including our fans as well. But I will never take for granted not like playing a gig ever again. Like meeting everybody after the show, just even being in a van with these guys. That's one thing I'll never ever take for granted, ever again.
Love that, bro.
Love that. Shiner?
Love it.
I got something on the same lines as Lloyd. Just life's too short. Don't fucking stress about stuff that you don't need to stress about, which is generally life. So just live each day and live it by each minute, because one day it'll be your last. So enjoy every minute, I suppose.
Love it.
So true, man.
You're never too old to expand your mind. That's as deep as I'll get. I just found that I've learned more over this period, not just about myself, but actually learning how to, we had a joke earlier before we came on, and Shane won't mind me saying, but I was like, I fucking love technology. And he was like, fucking hell, because he was having a bit of a mare. But the fact that, I'm sitting here now with multiple devices with wires going everywhere, and I've kind of learned how to do that, where months ago I would have been lazily, I don't know, I just would have put it onto someone else. Be honest to yourself as well, and like your own flaws and stuff. I would have easily been happy for like Shiner to come over or somebody else to come and set my shit up and then just learn how to use it. Where I think learning how to learn, to expand your mind. I think just going off what I said, just learning new things and not being afraid of learning them, not feeling too old to learn them as well. Like Alex Marsh just said, every day's a school day. It's been a great period for that for me, where if I want to learn how to do something, then I feel like I have the time to do it, and I have the patience to do it and the mindset to do it, because everything else is balanced and right. So that's cool. Shane?
Literally, like elements of everything all 3 of you just said. You can get sort of almost distracted with the world's bollocks and sort of the world's bullshit. That almost like Facebook is a prime example of that. Like, it just shows you stuff that's not really important. This whole lockdown experience has showed you who is there when you need them, when you want them, who's important. I know we all love gigging, and the band is like incredibly important. So that comes into the category of don't take it for granted, because it was like we formed the band. We wanted to tour the we can't see the world. But our music, you know, the creativity, it's basically you are never your own. I guess what I'm trying to say is that your own limit is yourself. It's not the outside world. It's whatever you decide what you want to do or don't want to do. And I think this whole situation has made us more creative because we had to think in a different way. And Crowcast was born, and you know, connecting with people now online. We would never have had this if it wasn't for the lockdown. So, you know, I'm not forgetting anybody that's had illness or has lost loved ones and stuff. It's almost put things back into perspective. What's important is the people you love, the family, as Lloyd said. And when this shit, it will go. When this shit decides to disappear, fuck, man, are we gonna have a party?
Fucking right.
Party.
Amen, brother.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
Devo?
Just I've taken away from it. I learned something. It is that you don't need a lot to be happy. You don't need fucking to go out all the time. You don't need to go out and spend loads of money. You don't need to do this, do that. I mean, you know, I'm never happier when go out and walk the dog and come home and chill out with Lisa. Do you know what I mean? That's like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't need fucking, you know, it's I love gigging and all the rest of it. I mean, I want that to come back as soon as possible. But outside of that, you know, you don't need fucking loads of money. You don't need loads of fucking places to go. You find your happiness where you are, you know? I think that's what I've learned.
Yep.
That was an amazing question, man.
Yeah.
It was a great question. And I mean, we've been doing this for 35 weeks now, boys. We've had some incredible guests on. It's an unbelievable time, like, do you know what I mean? It really is. It's like, and we have been busy. We can't say a lot. There are other things going on with the band in the background that we're hoping to bring to the light. There has been times where we've gone away and we've shared that with the Crow family. And we still managed to keep the Crowcast going. It is part of, you know, my week, your week. It is part of a week for people, like, do you know what I mean? So it's definitely mad to think the 35 weeks we have been doing this, like, you know, getting together on you, and a proportion of that we couldn't even jam together. We were trying to work that out in the background. So, you know, it only feels like yesterday to me, because like time hasn't gone like too fast, that we were trying to discover ways, or we were talking about it on Crowcast of how to jam together. And I remember telling that to everybody on here in the chat room and stuff, and going, we're trying to work out a way we can jam, and we're trying to work out this, and we're trying to work out that. And now we've kind of evolved to the fact of wearing masks and, you know, being safe around our own bubbles and still managing to conquer what we can together. Like, you know, we're very fortunate we have been able to get together. I think 2020 for the Crows, and I'm speaking off my own opinion now, and I'm not going on a rant or anything, and it's not the Merlin talking, but I don't think it's been a bad year for us, boys. I kind of thought about this the other day. We released a record in 2020. It didn't get the promoting that we wanted to, because we were obviously due to go to Europe and there was talk of America and stuff. But we got it out. It got in the charts. You know, as kids, we would have fucking dreamt of that. Like, and then fast forward into a pandemic, we managed to get up to Birmingham and entertain thousands of people on an online stream and work with Planet Rock, along with Massive Wagons and Stone Broken, which was a joyous occasion. And we got to see other bands and other people in the real life. And then you fast forward again, and we're away together as a band in a studio, and we're talking to Wyatt Wendell's, and he's just joined Black Spiders, and we're in a fucking middle of nowhere in North Wales, not doing I'm a Celebrity, but we were doing our own version. And like, you fast forward again, and then we went to Germany and we're on scooters and stuff. You can't, you know what I mean? It hasn't been a bad year for us. Like, we're very, very fortunate. And like you said, Lloyd, it's appreciating your times with your family, and also the many bands out there who haven't had that kind of break, or haven't been able to do what we have. It's just staying strong throughout all of this, because next year there will be a breakthrough and we'll all be back on the scene, and fucking look out, like, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. And another thing, we're all too similar. Like, there's a moment where Donna messaged today, and there was loss, and there was someone else with loss, and there was, so what I'm saying is, we're not too far away. Do you know what I mean? Like, we're all pretty much the same. We may have different opinions and stuff, but we're all like fucking human beings, and we all need love. We all need fucking family. We all need togetherness, and this shit has brought that out tenfold. And you've got to, you can look at all the negatives, of course. There's some fucking real bad shit that's happened, but the positive from it is you're not alone. We're all in this together, and we'll come out the other fucking side. Do you know what I mean? Better for it. And this is what technology is for. Like, we talked about it earlier. Like, Ron, you touched on it, but like, this is the intended purposes of technology, is for this. You know, when you can't see each other, it's connecting, it's being with one another. It's not saying, hey, you're going through that shit, but hey, you're not alone. Like, we're all in this, every single one of us. That's mammoth, boys. That is, nobody is by themselves. We're all through this shit, and we will come through the other side. And when that gig comes and we meet all the fans again, fuck, I can't wait. I cannot wait, boys. You know, we prided ourselves on meeting every single fan that came to our show. Fuck, it's going to mean 10 times more next time round. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? That hug, that handshake, the signing of a poster, the selling of a CD is going to mean so much more, because we've just witnessed and experienced this, I don't know, bubble of, we can't experience or share touch, human sort of one-to-one. When that shit dissolves and we can do that again, incredible, absolutely incredible. So always think positive, people. Always think positive, and that's what Crowcast has taught me. This is a positive and a negative sort of spin. Do you know what I mean? It's however you perceive it. That's what's important. It doesn't matter what shit life throws at you. It's what spin you put on it. That's the important shit. Yeah. And God bless Jim Beam. Anyway, Crowwheeler. Fuck,
Go on, then.
Hang on, then. Yeah, there's a lot of people worried about donating to Crank It Up, but that is the right donation.
Yes.
Sorry, I was just going to write something up. Sorry.
Wait, put it in.
So there we are. There's the links. But yeah, put it in.
Oh, we're back to penises. Put it in.
Get it in, man. Get it in there. Stick it in there.
Give it away now. Give it away now. Give it away now. Give it away now.
We can't go on any longer with that, because otherwise we're going to be giving the fucking Chili Peppers royalties.
Yeah. James Brown.
God bless the NHS. Sorry, I'm slow tonight. Shane's fault.
Here we go. Anything you want, guys, from the Crow website?
It's yours. Take it.
Fucking it was, man. Take it.
Look at this. Oh. Sarah Cooper.
Awesome. She was.
Fucking it was, man.
Whatever you want, Sarah, it's yours.
Have it.
Fucking
more-
love it.
Have it. Any more questions?
Yes.
Oh,
Go on, Shane. Go on. No, go on. You can.
this is from Fiona Mackney Baxter. Question for the Crows: what has been your one highlight of the Crowcast so far? She went on to say, Dave, mine has been Dave and his cow accents.
Really?
That's brilliant. Ronnie, what's your highlight of the Crowcast so far? Great question, Fiona.
I think like my highlight was when we were sitting here with Jimmy, really. I don't know, he just felt like a proud dad of, I sat back and I'm hearing a guy talking about Linford Christie. It just took me back to when I was a child. And for me, it just brought the whole Crowcast together as like a whole, like, do you know what I mean? I kind of thought, wow, who would have fucking thought that this would have been going for so long? And we managed to get a British athlete on here who was talking about Linford Christie's fucking lunchbox. And just, you know what I mean? That was just like, that was one of my favorite episodes because I was just kind of like, wow, you know what I mean? It was, you know, it's not like, oh, wow, we've made it and all of that. It was just a fantastic achievement of, you know, we haven't had a break, like I said, and I was kind of going to say that earlier. We haven't had a week off or anything. We've done 35 weeks constant, and we've got guests lined up now for the next few weeks, which are great. You'll see them on the socials next week. But that was one of my most favorite moments of the Crowcast was Jimmy. It just reminded me of being a child, sitting there watching the Olympics with my parents or something, and then having some fucking mad bastard telling us behind the scenes that he was doing diving headers naked, or Linford Christie's cock yet again in a fucking in a shower, like, do you know what I mean? So it has come round in 360. There's the cock. But yeah, that was genuinely one of my favorite moments, because there's a part of that you'll just see me sitting here smiling, going, "Fuck, it is worth all the work. It is worth all the behind the scenes time that's spent kind of putting this together and everything." So I was like, "Fuck, man, that's incredible!" Like, you know. So yeah, Dave.
Just hanging out with you boys every week, I think, is yeah, that's been a highlight. Social side of it, really. Well, I'm just hanging out with you five. I mean, I'm hanging out with everyone, all the people who are commenting and stuff. We're all hanging out together, and it's like that's the highlight. It's just like that's been a highlight for me. The social side of it.
Beautiful.
Lloydo.
Yeah, man, kind of like pretty much just everything really about this show. I mean, just seeing how people like the effect we're having on people to help them, and even how like you, all you guys, all our fans are helping me and helping us. I mean, it works both ways, you know. It's amazing. It's been just everything. I mean, the stories, like I think I fucking told the world I shit myself. I mean, on you. And
We all did, didn't we?
Fuck.
Yeah, I think we've all confessed of that.
You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I told the world I put a fucking gun through a letterbox and had the arm response.
Yeah.
Fucking pulled the gun to my head. What was I thinking? But I mean, we got to share all these cool fucking stories with one another, and it's just, I mean, if I can make people smile, and I'll fucking hold my hands out now. Please don't arrest me, officer. No, you know, it's been great.
Yeah,
Just everything, the whole show. It's been great, and I hope it helps people.
Yeah.
Shiner.
It's got to be pigeon watching me. It's got to be. Because where was it? September time. I popped something up the sheet. I had the pleasure, but didn't I, of meeting the pigeons?
But weren't they massive? They're massive
they were.
pigeons.
They were. They ain't
But
small
see,
pigeons. They're on steroids, but I tell you.
But see, that's another thing. But there, right? At that point, even to just visit Shane from a distance was like a massive thing. And it goes back to what Lloyd said about taking things for granted. I mean, you were on your every week, Shane, because I didn't fucking see you around that time. So all we really had, like you said, Dave, was coming on your 5 lads who've been in a band for years, great momentum, everything's going absolutely awesome with the band at the moment. And then we come up with a Crowcast, we come on every week, and then Shane starts talking about fucking pigeons, and you're like, wow. And like even that, Shane, to go and visit him and like stand on the drive and see the pigeons. Do you know what I mean? That's like fucking hell, like, you know,
There they
something
are,
that,
little bastards.
yeah, there's
Well,
something
no, they're
that,
cool.
something that at the moment is a step easier to do, and you forget about that. That's what I mean. You forget of where we was, like, do you know what I mean? Of how life was, like, do you know what I mean? So
Yeah. I can't help but think like the world or nature just puts you every now and again, puts you in your place. You're
Yeah, man.
insignificant. Do you know what I mean? You're like you're a speck of dust. And sometimes that's needed to realize what you do with your life, like to put I don't know, a value on what you do and what you say and how you act and how you be and blah blah blah. But I remember like Marco Mendoza, like we
The
were
attitude of gratitude, baby.
yeah, we were like through technology, as Ronnie said, the good side of technology, we were speaking to him from, America, like, you know, that's amazing. That's a million miles away from South Wales, probably not exaggerated there. But and then Danny Bowes, someone who me personally I look to and think, what a great voice. And he's coming on our show. And bands like, Massive Wagons, and it's just it's all about connecting. That's ultimately what Crowcast is all about. It's communicating with people and the fans of music and every sort of walk of life. That's it. That's it. It's a wonderful thing. And if you can take any positive from this sort of dark side of things, Crowcast has been great for us. As Lloyd said, it's great for us. It's not just like helping other people. It's great for us. It's a wonderful thing, man. Just communicating and connecting, and that's ultimately what I think we're supposed to do as humans, as individuals. And technology has made us do that through these tough times where there's not supposed to be connecting. We're not supposed to meet each other or see each other, but technology has allowed that. I think us embrace that. It's a wonderful thing. Wonderful thing.
yeah, I agree with that.
It really is, Matt. It really
Yeah.
is.
It is.
I
Fucking
agree
great.
with
I
that.
can't wait to play fucking Eagle.
And we've yeah, I can't believe the way.
Can't
And
wait.
we've had loads of people who've told us, like, like you said, Lloyd, we've shared so many fucking stories on you.
Yeah.
And you've had loads of people saying, oh, you shouldn't break down the walls. You should, your fan base should be there and you should keep it. Fuck that. It's been great coming on every week, just having a chat, being open. The Wizard of Oz, the curtain's truly been open, let's be honest. We've had some dark moments where we have put our we've said stuff that we shouldn't have really said because we're so open and transparent, like, so
Yeah.
we're always kind of honest, which isn't a downfall. I don't see it's what's needed at this time, like, and Shane have said some honest remarks. I've said the same. The boys have, and then funny stories that we wanted to share with you. We don't want to charge you fucking £150 for a special guest thing to tell you any of them. Like, it's just nice to come on every week, check in on everybody. And that's just why we do the takeover episode as well. So it isn't an hour of a special guest coming on and promoting something or sharing their time in lockdown. It's all about you guys. And, that's why I keep trying to put up as many comments, or the boys keeps reading out as many questions. And takeover is all about you guys and seeing how you are as well. Like,
100%. Shirley has put it in beautiful words there. Well, words I kind of wrote. In the words of some Welsh blokes, one life's all you got. Why wouldn't you make the most of it? Exactly. We're on the same page, Shirley. That's what it's all about. And
It's like the Land Rover saying, isn't it? The motto, what they call it, the slogan: "One life, live it."
it's gone.
Bloody hell, boys, fair play.
It's that, yeah. It's all
Yeah.
gone. It's literally the last glass.
Is it time?
One more question, Lloydo, before we.
The mad thing is, the question I had lined up was actually that question, but Shane beat me to it.
Motherfucker!
You see it, bro? See?
Sorry, man.
It's saved. It's saved on my phone. It is, man.
See,
It's
some
saved on
fucking
my
way.
phone.
Get in there, son. See it?
I'm so
Yeah.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
Was there any more? Was there any more questions, or did we rattle through them all? Did we? I'd hate to leave anybody out as long as we covered all the bases.
Oh, there's one last one. You always save the best to last.
could have
We always
missed
save the best to last.
Go on, Lloyd.
This is from Tan Coombs.
Hang on, before you hit this, Lloyd. Let's see if Dave can beat Shane.
You know it's all world is a great world after all. Smile, smile, yeah, smile.
Come on,
David.
Devo.
Come on, David. Shane's had 3 hot facts tonight.
China's
Go
gone
on,
for a fact.
So statistically, you're more likely to die on the way to buying a lottery ticket than you are to actually win the lottery. You're welcome. You've got to be in it to win it, apparently.
For me, like I felt like we were up here. We were up here. You're like boom.
I'm gonna fuck it up a bit.
Hey, you said sometimes nature takes you down a few pegs, innit? Well, I'm nature, baby.
Well, you're a fucking nature boy.
Uh,
I love that. I love that. There's a lot of questions about this tonight, so we've kind of shied over it. Is there going to be another calendar next year? We are working hard in the background to see if we can put something of quality together for you. So here we go. By Friday, we will answer that question. There is either going to be a calendar announcement by Friday, or there won't be. So there we
I
go.
love that. Debs Adams. Wow. That's a downer.
it was all about the
class.
Oh, Shane.
It was all fucking profound, and then Dave had to fuck it up for everybody, man.
You wanted to
I
stupid
love
fact.
that. Let's all go to bed with a happy thought. Then Dave.
Oh. Dave. Right then. So let's have this last question.
Hang on. No cock calendars, please.
At the
Nice
spike.
have a nice fag, Shane.
Bit of piss.
Oh,
Before Lloyd says that, just to counteract Dave's thing, do you know jellyfish are considered biologically immortal? They don't age and will never die unless they are killed.
Fucking. He's done it again.
He's done it again.
He's done it again. He's done it again. I need music for you. I'm going to actually make you your own video. Oh, fuck it. I had nothing else to give you.
In fact, you're in a box.
What's in a box?
I don't know. Just that fact was enough, Shane. That fact was enough.
There's nothing in the box.
Just that fact was absolutely enough. That was incredible. Oh, there we are. Maybe I'll do a. There we are.
you are.
I gotta give you something. I gotta give you something. He's got a fucking this.
That's incredible. Shane's done me on every occasion tonight.
Yeah,
Fucking love it.
Beam in his back.
I love that. Boom, boom. Yeah, loads of people
Right,
saying they're
next
not going to do the lottery now, Dave.
Good. Save yourself. Save
Fucking
yourself.
Camelot be coming straight for you, Dave.
Money is the root of all evil.
Exactly.
They'll file a fucking lawsuit against you for loss of earnings.
What's in the box? Penis in the box. It's true if you watch that video long enough.
It is.
Right, what's his question, Lloyd?
Go on,
Dave's ending the show. Come on, Dave.
It's fucking 12:05. Never mind what's in the box. What's the question?
What's the next bottle, Shane? What's the next bottle?
I don't know.
Say it again, Dave.
You going for it or what?
What's that?
Come on, Lido.
Everybody wants to see another Dave's Did You Know? Go on, Ron, hit the button.
Oh, is it?
Go on, fuck it.
You'll know this old world is a great world after all. Smile, smile, yeah, smile.
Come on, David. Come on,
Did you
David.
know
Give me a
that
full
this
screen.
is the
Ron.
glass that Heather gave me?
You run out of facts, haven't you?
Well, yeah, I don't want to bring the tone down again, so I thought I'd just.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. Right,
Oh.
let's get to the question. and let's
Where's
keep
Shiner
thinking.
then? It's,
Gone
oh,
for a
we-
fucking fag,
Go to
bro.
bed. Fuck it, I'll go to bed.
Right, question for Ronnie.
Go
This is
on.
from Tan Coombs. How is your didgeridoo playing going?
It's didgeridoo. It's a disaster. It's an absolute disaster. So I pulled it out the other day, and I was like, "Oh fucking hell! Oh fucking hell! We're back in the game. We're back in the game." So I whipped it out the other day, and I thought, right, I'm gonna practice a little bit of it so I can bring it on the Crowcast. And as I held it up, for some reason, I held it to the light, and I fucking shit my pants because it was cobwebs in there. So it's gone back in the storage room, and that's it. That's it for now until somebody hoovers it out. It's didgeridoo. So rather than didgeridoo, there we go.
There we are.
That was that. So before anybody loses their rag, let's do this.
Ladies and gentlemen, one-liner, shiner.
A photo. So, how long have I had to put up with that photo?
Since winter's end, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, 35.
Well, that's over 30. That's over 35 weeks today.
36
Oh.
end, eh?
Loads of people are asking for this in the calendar. I think that's definitely a shot of the calendar.
It's a shame we didn't get the one, the shiner on the fucking deck with the German above him.
Can you go back? Can you go back and see that photo again? I want to see Dave's pose. Look at that pose from Dave.
He's got the wind blowing in his hair, standing still.
He's like, you want me?
Yeah.
I was on a right high when we had that photo.
On a high.
Yes.
Was it?
Yeah.
No, it was that German native.
Yeah.
All right, then. So the line is, it always seems impossible until it's done. Let's go home.
Oof. Very deep. Very deep. Yet again, go and check out our Crow Radio Spotify. You will hear all of our choices, 5 individual playlists, plus the fan playlist has been uploaded. They're all active right now. And for those of you who would like to donate or tip us, the link is somewhere throughout the comments. There we are. There's a quick flash for you right there. Add us up on all the socials. And that's about my end. Thank you very much.
Tidy.
That's about my end. About your end.
Talking about his end again, everyone.
As it is about my end.
Thank you so much, everyone. Crow family, you're always there for us. We are there for you too. It's a wonderful thing. It's a two-way thing. We love you. We'll see you soon. Next week, Crowcast, next Tuesday,
Thank
9
you.
o'clock.